Hey, what's up, everybody? You know what time it is. My name is Shadowbunk, and as you always know, us men, we always trying to improve our lives. We try to be the best men that we can be, and not only that, we also don't tolerate bullshit either. So my name is Shadow Monk, and the title of the stream is Trades That Men Can Get Into Without a Degree. So the reason why I'm making this stream is because I feel like as men, we have a lot of time on our hands to, do things that can better our lives so we can have more opportunities to do more things. So, I'm pretty sure most of us are young men in our mid 20s or probably younger or in our 30s, right? And I just want to let you guys know that, it's not too late. You know what I'm saying? If you're over 30 and you're still figuring out, hey, what I want to do with my life, you know what I'm saying? Then, hey, man, we can definitely talk about it. I definitely want to talk about, trades that, we can get into. So I have this article from Snag a Job, right? And we're going to go over it, you know what I'm saying? But first off, I just want to say thank you for, everyone tuning into this. This is a very important stream. I know in the so-called manosphere, topics like this is not very popular because it isn't about vagina, but, fuck that shit, man. We're focusing on, hey, what's up, Jeremy? What's up, Jason Willis? Jeremy Warner. Hey, Jason. Hey, man. I heard guys that are getting their CDLs, bros, from all different ages, man. Even retired military are getting it, and they're in their 40s. And you're still young, man. Hey, here's the thing as men, right? We still have time on our hands. We still have time to change things around. You know what I'm saying? We still have plenty of time. Arabian non-Pinoy, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? What's up? I'm very excited to do this stream, man. I'm very excited. Jeremy Warner, you're 22. That's what's up, man. I'm 26, man. Hey, man. Jeremy Warner, you get into these trades. I don't know, because I think you say you got your science degree, right? That's what's up. I think you did say that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Let's get this money, man. Fuck all the bullshit, fellas. Let's get this money, right? I know you guys, you want to own real estate. You want to own businesses. You want to travel the world. You want to retire before you're 40, because that's my goal, man. My goal is to retire before I'm fucking 40 years old, bro. That is my goal. I already know we're not going to get Social Security. I already know we're not going to get it because we already know how corrupt our government is. Inflation is going the fuck up. Prices are going up. Gas is going up. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn skills that we can use to survive. You know what I'm saying? And once you achieve those skills, work for a company for about a year or two and then move on to something greater, or maybe even own your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm going to get into the trucking field. I just got out the Air Force last month. So, I'm going to do something that I can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to get you guys to get in here, and then we're about to get started. So yeah, man, Red Eye Jedi 96, salute to you, brother. Yeah, this is a good topic, man. This is a very good topic. You know what I'm saying? Very important. Red Pill Daniels, what's up, man? And after I go over this article, y'all, I'm going to open up the panel so I can get your insight. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that as men, we have so many opportunities to be great, but but we choose pleasure. We focus more on pleasure than the grind. Not saying that all men do, but as young men, we have high testosterone. You know what I'm saying? We want to get our feel on. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, right? We want to get it on, and with the chicks and all that. Have our fun. Get our drink on, turn up. You know what I'm saying? But just know that as each second goes by, that's it. We don't get time back. You can get your money back, but you can't get time back. So this is why, as men, this is very important for us. We got to use our time wisely. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the base Pluto. Shout out to that brother. He told me earlier today, those dudes on Twitter, right? They were talking about Kevin Samuels, the whole high value shit. And fellas, that whole high value shit doesn't matter, man. It's very subjective. Who cares about being high value? What do you consider yourself as a man? Those dudes were up from 5 a.m. till still talking about the same thing on Twitter. And Pluto is like, get a job. You see, and that's the problem with a lot of with these dudes, right? That are in that Twitter group, in those spaces, right? They talk about, man, life is hard. I'm trying to make money, but they don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to put in the work. And that's the problem. We cannot have excuses anymore. If we want something, we gotta go fucking get it. We gotta grind. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not going to be, but we gotta grind. If you want something, you gotta fucking take it. Just like freedom. Freedom isn't given. You gotta fucking take it. Just like this whole government mandate shit. Thank God that the judges blocked that mandate shit for contractors. I'm so happy about that. Man. Overall, fellas, if y'all want something, you gotta go take it. It's not given. Freedom isn't free. You gotta go take it. Point fucking blank. Just like the whole 1607 when these motherfuckers found, the 7 Seas or whatever, right? Jamestown, permanent settlement. Hey, those people, those colonists, they took over. Yeah, the Indians had the land, but guess what? The colonists or whatever, they killed the motherfuckers. Like, hey, guess what? We taking this shit. How bad do you want it? You know what I'm saying? High value target. Yeah, man. And here's the sad thing about that whole high value shit, right? That whole high value shit, guess where it revolves back to? Women. I'm a high value man, so I need to make 6 figures. I need to drive this type of car. I need to be a CEO of this company. And then I got to be a married man. That's what Kevin Samuels' camp considers a high value man. Whether you have a bitch or not. And also making 6 figures, which we should all shoot for to make 6 figures. But that shouldn't be the reason for us to do it. We want to shoot for 6 figures so we can prosper. Fuck everybody else. What about us? You know what I'm saying? I did welding, and right now I'm trying to get into an electrician apprenticeship. I wanted to go to the Marine Corps and weld, but I don't want to get that. Yeah, exactly, man. Stay strong, fellas. Do not take that shit, bro. I'm not going to say what it is, man, because we already know how YouTube is, because I know we did that stream on the variant, right, and they banned it. And YouTube basically told me that if I do it again, they're going to ban me for a week. So, I think it's bullshit. I think we all have the right to free speech, but it is what it is. Old school Tony Carter, salute to you, bro. Thank you for covering, man. That high value shit is goofy. It is goofy, man. It's stupid. It's just basically a social club full of dudes, right? They're aiming to make all this money, own this and that, just to be a part of something. Man, fuck being a part of something. What makes you happy? At the end of the fucking day, fellas, we're on our own journey. We have our own different path. You know what I'm saying? Lead with the light, not your wallet. Exactly, man. Exactly. Shout out to you, brother. I'm on my way home from work. Salute to you, Dennis. She appreciate you for coming on, right? All right, so we're about to get started. So I'm going to go over this article real quick. So I put the link to the article in the chat. Let me see if I can. I'll post it again if you guys want to check it out. So this article is 42 in-demand, high-paying trade jobs that don't require a degree. And we all know that. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have a degree, and not shaming people that have degrees, but what's going on, fellas, is that we know that our parents and our grandparents tell us, hey, go to college and you'll get a better life. But the problem is that they don't tell us what degrees and fields that we should get into that are in demand. That's the problem, because you got a lot of people, they spent $30,000 in college tuition for these useless degrees, liberal arts, chemistry, becoming a chef or whatever, literature degrees, all that bullshit, right? And it's like, we're paying all this money, studying all these hours, writing all these bullshit essays, learning geometry and shit, just to get that piece of paper, $30,000, all that grinding, and then when you get out, when you graduate, you can't even get a fucking job. I met a person, right, that worked at a restaurant. She had her chemistry degree, right? No job. She didn't get no job out of that. So this is where we gotta get out of our emotions and we gotta use logic. Of course, get into a field that you would like to do, but the problem is that when it comes to college, people are trying to fit in with the status. Oh, I got my college degree, so I'm in this class. I'm smarter than this person. Fellas, most degrees don't mean shit. Now, the degrees that truly matter is like engineering and medical degrees. And guys, if you know any more degrees that matter, put in the chat, please, so I can correct myself. So we got to get out of that emotional shit, right? And that's what women mostly do because they account for the most college debt. But I'm starting to see that men are not going to college as much as women do. Men are going into trades, and I think that's what it should be because believe it or not, trade jobs is what's keeping this fucking country alive. And guess what? Those trade jobs are the ones that are keeping those universities going. Electricity, the floors, the walls, what I'm saying, the pavement, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So Seep, salute to you, bro. Trying to get on with welding that don't need a degree. Facts, man. Hey, welding is always going to be in demand, yo. They're always going to need construction buildings. Shit, I heard if you get into underwater welding, I heard it's dangerous, but they make good ass money if you get into that. Freaky Jersey Tales, salute to you, brother. Watch out, Shadow Monk. They're going to say getting a job and making money for yourself is a cope. Yeah, we know everything's a cope if it doesn't involve bitches. Yeah, it is. Arabian non-Pinoy program in cybersecurity. Facts. Thank you, man. Thank you for correcting me. And plumbing. So yeah, man. So this article is 42 in-demand, high-paying trade jobs that don't need a degree. So let's explain what a trade job is real quick. So a trade job is any career job that requires a particular skill or skill set. Skills for trade jobs can be learned through experience, apprenticeships, or vocational schools, and employment in a trade career that doesn't require a college degree. You know what I'm saying? And, if you don't have a job, how will you eat and get clothes and live day by day? Hey, man, you ask the motherfuckers that don't have a job and don't want to do nothing. Hey, man, ask them. They expect money to fall out of the sky. They expect a miracle to happen. You got some dudes that are hoping that they'll become a rapper one day. So they're spending thousands of dollars in the studio trying to become a rapper, but they're not getting seen like that. And I'm not shaming people that want to do, but it's like, we got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I want to be a college football player. I want to be an NBA player, but I don't got the skills for it. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We got to be realistic. And shout out to you, worst fears of life. It is what it is. All right. So we went over what a trade job is. How do you get a trade job? And so there's several ways to get it. You can attend a trade school called a vocational school. It's about 1 to 2 years. You can get hired as a trade worker by enrolling in an apprenticeship with a local business for 1 to 6 years. You can also enroll in a boot camp. I never heard of that, honestly, but Are trade jobs in demand? In a way, trade careers make up the backbone of our working society. Exactly. Without trade jobs, brothers, we will all die. Without trade jobs, how are we gonna drive our cars on the road if there's no roads? How can we pump gas at the gas pump if there's no electricity? How can we buy shit if there's no electricity? How can we live our daily lives without the plumbers, the HVAC technicians? Shit, when it's hot outside, I want some cold air in my apartment. But hey, man, society, I feel like society doesn't appreciate these types of jobs, in my opinion. I don't feel like they do, but I appreciate them. The construction workers, the HVAC technicians, the IT specialists, but we're going to go, Ice Cactus owning a business. Yeah, like I said earlier, fellas, learn these skills and maybe, own a business so you can, get other brothers in. Jimmy Baller, what's up, brother? Ice Cactus, salute to you, brother. All right. So 42 in-demand, high-paying trade jobs. There's no need to worry about not attaining a college degree. There's a ton of well-paying jobs to choose from. None of them require a diploma. So I'm going to go over this, as fast as I can, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to open it up. What do you think about cryptocurrency? I invest in cryptocurrency, Jeremy. I invest in Shiba. I invest in XRP, XDC, XLM, Algorand. I invest in Cardano. And I also invest in some meme coins on Trust Wallet. But I encourage guys to invest because digital money is going to be the new currency because our dollar is dying, whether people want to believe it or not. But that's what I think about it. Some people think it's a scam. I beg to differ because I made thousands of dollars off of it. But hey, to each his own. All right. So according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, each job on this list earns at least 20 an hour and at least $30 an hour for overtime. These jobs have a higher earning potentials as time and your working experience grows. All right. So job number one, sailor and marine oiler. The average national salary is like $26.77 an hour. I never heard of this job, to be honest with you. So if you're fascinated by the ocean ships, you know, you want to deal with maintaining marine equipment and vessels, you know, get into it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Spectrum, and what's up, brother? Electrician. The average national salary for an electrician is $29.59. Man, I remember when I was in high school, I went to the science academy, right? I did HVAC. I thought I was going to get into that, but, you know, it just, I think I probably could have done it, but it just didn't work out at the time. I remember wiring up circuit boards, wiring a transformer, using different wires for different voltages. I remember that the black wire is positive, light is negative, and the green wire is the ground. And I've always learned that if you don't have the ground wire, expect a fire to happen. You know what I'm saying? So electricians are very important to our society. And without them, you know, how can we operate, you know, the shit that we have now? Without electricity, we won't be able to do this stream right now. Yep. Dogecoin, I don't know, but Shiba's the one right now. I'll invest in that before Dogecoin right now. But yeah, so electrician, electrical power line installer and repair. The average national salary is $35.78 an hour. Now, they pay well, but don't get me wrong. These jobs are labor jobs. You gotta get through tight spaces. You gotta. I remember when I was in HVAC class, I had an acetylene tank, which is basically a torch. So we got this little stick that we use, and we used to torch pipes together. That's what we used to do back in school, and that shit was hot. That was a torch, man. But yeah, electrical power line install repair. They're also called linemen. They are a subset of electrician trade that installs and repair power line cables and distribution systems. First line supervisor of landscapers, lawn services, and groundkeepers. The average salary is $25.98. I remember when I was in my old neighborhood back in Virginia, we used to see lawn guys all the time in neighborhoods cutting people's grass. So, you know, you need to have strong management, interpersonal skills, as well as interest in land maintenance to qualify as a first line supervisor. Construction trades worker. The average is $25.28. If you enjoy construction but don't know where to start, consider becoming a construction trades worker. You will learn a mix of construction skills from which you can specialize. Yes, sir. Drywall and ceiling tile installer. Honestly, fellas, man, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can learn that shit on YouTube. Because I know some guys, because I'm in the South, and they do that shit themselves. It takes a while, but they do that shit themselves. Sorry, but I was drinking my water, man. Woo! Yeah, $24.97 an hour. Drywall, ceiling tile installers. Know about all the ceiling. Yeah, so if you want to install drywall and ceiling tile, if that's something you like to do, get into it. Roofer. Woo! The average roofer makes $22.60 an hour. A roofer spends their days under the sun in all kinds of weather, covering, replacing roofs and all kinds of binders, insulation, roofing materials. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm afraid of heights. I'm a bitch to that. So that I know that wouldn't be for me. But if you aren't afraid of heights and you want to do roofing, then do it. I met some guys back in high school. They used to do roofing with their dads, and you get paid good money doing it, but that shit is hard on your body doing roofing. Woo. HVAC, national salary $25.68. Heating, air conditioning, refrigeration mechanics are always busy tending to commercial and residential heating and cooling needs. Fellas, we always need heat when it's fucking cold. And we're going to need some air so when it's freaking hot. HVAC is always going to be in demand. Always. Always. And it is no joke doing it. I talk to guys that do it, man. You know, it is no joke. You really got to know what you're doing. But, you know, if you go to a good school, and also if you know somebody that's in it, then you can learn under them, and then you can, you know, enhance your skills there. You can also teach English if you're bilingual. I've been making side money with that. If you can find reliable students, you can make money. You can make bank being self-employed. Facts. Right, I don't do heights either. That's why height matters, and jobs, they need the big guys to do that kind of thing. Yeah, man. God bless them, brother. I'm not that guy, but I'm pretty sure you guys can. Whew. Licensed practitioner nurse. Average is $24.08 an hour. Licensed practical nurses care for people with illnesses or disabilities. My mom does that. She does hospice care. I worked in the medical field before. I used to do central sterile supply technician back in 2016. Basically what that is basically after the OR performs the surgery, I was the person that used to clean the bloody instruments. And after you clean so there's three phases of it, right? There's the decontamination, the prepping area, and then the sterilization. So the decontamination is where you basically clean up all the blood, tissue, guts, bioburden. You go into the sink, you spray the shit, and then you put it in the washer so it can clean it. And then you set the trays up that they use for surgery, and then you sterilize them. Doctors cannot use instruments that are not sterilized, because if you operate surgery on a patient with non-sterilized instruments, they will get spores. It'll create spores, and they'll get an infection, and they'll probably die. So it's very important. But that job didn't pay shit. So I'm glad I got out of that. But it was an experience, though. But yeah, if you guys want to get in the medical field, I'm not a medical field person, but elevator and escalator installer and repairer, $41.44 an hour. It's very self-explanatory. I've been to malls where elevators and escalators don't work, and if that's what you guys want to do, get into it. You know what I'm saying? That's always going to be in demand. You know. Refuse and recyclable material collector, $20.49 an hour. Become a refuse and recyclable material collector and help keep your city clean. Hey, you know, somebody has to, you know, get the recyclable shit, right? You know, we don't want that shit laying out in the streets and all that stuff, you know. Yeah, so plumber, pipe fitter, or steam fitter. Average salary $29.37. People keep acting like plumbers don't make money, bro. I don't understand it. People act like plumbers do not make fucking money, bro. Plumbers are very important. Who's gonna clean your drains out? If you take a big ass shit and you can't flush that shit, bro, who's gonna fix it? Plumbers. When you have a sink issue, who's gonna fix it? Plumbers. Plumbers are very important, man. I don't know why people sleep on the plumbers, bro. They get slept on a lot. Man. They get slept on a lot, bro. Very important job. Welders. And some of you guys mentioned welding. Welder, cutter, solderer, abraser. Average $22.45 an hour. If you like to build things and work with fire, consider studying to become a welder, cutter, solderer, abraser. These jobs will allow you to work in a variety of industries like automotive, marine, and transportation businesses. So welders, they're always going to be in demand. Point blank period. I've talked to some, and they're doing well. They're doing very well. Aircraft mechanic or service technician, 33 an hour. If you like to work on planes, aircrafts, get on that, you know what I'm saying? Bus or truck mechanic or diesel engine specialist, 25 an hour. You know, self-explanatory. You know, fixing buses, diesel engines. You know, if that's what you like to do, get into it, fellas. And again, I put it in the chat. Look at it if you guys are interested. I'll post it again. I'm definitely going to save this article. Lots of information. Lots of jobs here. Automotive technician and repairer, 22 an hour. As long as people rely on cars, automotive technicians and repair roles will always thrive. Fellas, there's always going to be cars that need to be fixed. That's how that's how most car places make money. They don't make money selling cars. This is how the car dealerships make the money here. This is their money, not selling cars. This is what makes the money right here. So as long as cars are here, they're always going to be in demand. Millwright. I never heard of this before. So 27 an hour. Millwrights are in charge of installing, dismantling, and moving machinery according to layout plans and blueprints. And by the way, these 17 jobs here, these are hard labor jobs. Highest paid trade jobs with physical labor. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. You know, hey, it's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, our highest paid jobs. So we're going to get into the next sector. Highest paid trade jobs with little physical labor. So computerized, numerically controlled, or tool operator or programmer, 22 an hour. Facts, bro. I changed my own cabin filter. They charge you almost $60 for that shit. You can do it yourself. But I will be honest, Jason Willis. When I went under my car, bro, I was sore as shit because it was hard to get under there. But yeah, you can get that shit off of Amazon or at your automotive store. You can do it yourself in a couple seconds, bro. But yeah, if you like computers, fellas, so they tend to work in construction-related fields using materials like stone, metal, plastic, and wood. You know, 22 an hour. And again, if you guys want to learn IT, computer shit, talk to the base Pluto. Talk to him. Follow his Twitter. And he'll get you set up with that. He's doing well. He's set to make six figures around next year or in a couple of years. So I wanted to shout him out, you know what I'm saying? So just wanted to let you guys know. All right, crane or tower operator. They make 30 an hour. Working as a crane or tower operator is a fantastic trade if you want to work in an outdoor setting with minimal physical labor. You basically control the crane. You put the pieces where they want you to put them. You know what I'm saying? You know. I am IT help desk. I get paid decently and would like to look and would like more though. Talk to Pluto. Talk to him, Dennis. I don't know if you have a Twitter or not. But his Twitter name is Morpheus the Doomer Pluto. He'll get you straight, you know what I'm saying? Also A. LaRue. He's in this. Him and Pluto are kind of in the same field. So those two are specialists. So they know their shit. So and Pluto made live streams about IT. So go to his channel, and you know, he'll be glad to talk to you. That's what we're all here for, man. We're all here, and we're all here to help each other out, man. That's what we're all here for. You know what I'm saying? Didn't she? No problem, man. Yeah, talk to that brother, man. Pluto's trying to leave the West, y'all. Y'all know he's trying to leave the West, so he's gonna do whatever it takes to get the fuck out of here. Y'all know that. All right. Construction and building inspector, $31.96 an hour. Construction building inspector trade is a very stable profession. You basically inspect buildings, make sure it meets the expectations and standards. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. if you build something, you don't want to live in a house or operate in a building if you don't know if the shit is stable or not. Like, shit. Whenever I have a problem with my house or car or house, I usually fix it myself. I save thousands of dollars. Facts. Use YouTube, man. Even though YouTube is bad when it comes to censorship, right? There's a lot of videos out there that can teach how to do shit, bro. It can teach you how to lay floors down, roofs down. It can teach you how to change your oils in your car, change your brakes. You know, we got to use the tools necessary. You know what I'm saying? We have it right here. We're paying like $60 a month for internet. Use it. You know what I'm saying? Use it to our advantage. An SSI check can be 800 every end of the month. Oh, okay. That's what's up. And Virgin Uncut, I'm gonna get you a wrench. Hold on. And welcome to the stream. It sounds like you're new. I never seen you before. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. You know. Let me find you, Shane Luke. Virgin Uncut. You're a moderator now. So fellas, yeah, so if you got the moderator status, if there's trolls that are coming in, just get rid of them. So, we can stay the topic. Appreciate it. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you guys. So yeah, if you want to do that, get into that. Now, heavy tractor trailer truck driver. That's what I'm going to be doing personally. So 23 an hour, and there's different things to truck driving. You can be a flatbed truck driver. You can be a car hauler. You can be a team truck driver. You can do the oil rigs. There are different things in truck driving. You can do hazmat, but I'm trying to get into the tanks to where I know you guys see on the road. You see those tankers out there. They're going to gas stations, filling up the pumps. That's what I'm trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to be doing. And Jason Willis, he's going to be going into trucking. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Guys that I talked to that are in trucking. MGTOW in the Wind is in there. Ferocious MGTOW is a trucker. MGTOW Earharp he's a trucker. Yeah, so we have a lot of truckers, in these spaces, man. So, if you want to get your CDL and shit, you may not even want to be a trucker. You just have a CDL as a backup. You see, a CDL is something you can just, get as a backup. Just in case if shit hits the fan or something, if you don't like the job that you're getting, at least you'll have this as a backup. Something to think about. And if you want to get your CDL, you got to get a permit first. Go to your local DMV, get the manual, and also download the CDL Prep. I'm telling you guys, if you download the CDL Prep app for the general knowledge, air brakes, combinations, tanks, the answer is like legit, almost word for word if you download the CDL Prep app. And it's the one with the steering wheel. So just in case you guys are interested. All right. Computer network specialist, 34 an hour. If you prefer to work indoors and have interest in technology, consider this trade. These IT support specialists have a knack for troubleshooting and fixing all kinds of network issues. My cousin, he does computers. He makes 6 figures. He makes good ass money. No degree. Makes good money. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Be safe driving on the road. Definitely, man. I don't like working with people. I'm not a customer service guy. When I was in the Air Force, fellas, I used to do administration, basically in processing people, doing paperwork and shit. I don't like dealing with people. I'd rather work by myself with not that many people around. I know I'm going to have to deal with asshole drivers because people be driving like idiots these days, but I like to stay in the right lane and just go on cruise control. So as long as I'm not dealing with people that much face to face, I just want to drop the fucking load off and just be on my way. That's it. So yeah, computer network specialist. If you want to get into that, anything's computers, fellas. A. LaRue, the face Pluto. Talk to them. Talk to those guys. All right, police dispatcher. Working as a police dispatcher may be for you if you have interest in criminal justice. Hey, if you want to be a cop, go for it. I'll tell you guys this. I ain't chasing no damn criminal. I ain't chasing nobody. I know I'm not. But in all seriousness, if you want to be a cop, because cops are needed out here today. When I went to the mall, they were having like a 5,000 sign-on bonus, man. They're looking for police officers. And I know that today, being a police officer is hard because of what's been going on. But if you're interested, get into it. Air traffic controller, 61.27 an hour. They have an aptitude for analyzing code and fine-tune attention to detail. They regulate aircraft movement in and around airports to ensure all aircraft take off and land safely. This shit was in the Air Force because I remember going to the air traffic controller squadron, and it's a lot, man. It's 24/7. It's no breaks. You got to pay attention because if the wrong aircrafts get into the wrong airspace, people can lose their lives. So this is a very important job. Our water and wastewater treatment plant. If you like sewage, dealing with the water towers, you want to make sure that water is clean, get into it. Whew, man. Respiratory therapist, 30-20 an hour. People that have breathing problems, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you're interested in, get into it. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, fellas, once I'm done, I'm going to open up the panel and we can get cracking. I'm just going over this shit, you know what I'm saying? Diagnostic medical sonographer, basically showing ultrasounds, $37.40 an hour. Civil engineer technologist or technician, $27 an hour. Planning, drafting, oversight of civil engineering projects. MRI technician, magnetic resonance imaging, $35 an hour. Preparing patients for imaging procedures. An MRI technician also prepares and maintains specialized MRI equipment. So again, if you're in the medical, if you want to be in the medical field, check it out. All right, locksmith, safe repairs, $22-23 an hour. People want to be safe, you know what I'm saying? I know that we have security and all that shit, but locks are very important because you want people to break into your house and you probably don't like somebody, so you want to change some locks, so yeah. Tool and die maker, $26.69 an hour. So I never heard of this before, but tools, dies, jigs, and machine parts. Okay. Dental hygienist. National salary is $37 an hour. A dental hygienist assists the dentist by performing routine patient cleaning. So they basically clean your teeth before the dentist comes in. I know you guys had experiences with that where you had somebody come in and clean your teeth before the dentist sees if you have cavities or not. All right, so those are the high-paying jobs with low physical labor. Not a lot, you know what I'm saying? All right. High-paying jobs for creative people. Chefs, head cook, $28-24 an hour. I don't know why people go to school to be a chef. I mean, go to get a degree in, what's that shit called? Into being chef when you can just do it as a trade. $28-24 an hour. Software developer, web developer, tester, $52 an hour. Working and testing on web software applications. Computer programmer, $45.98 an hour. They write code scripts, test, complete specialized software and web tasks. Software engineering developer. Oh yeah, appreciate Tony Carter. Culinary arts. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Appreciate it, brother. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. I mean, I had to think about it. Software engineer, developer, yeah. Dental assistant, $28.34 an hour. Basically helps the dentist out. Carpentry, woodworking, versatile, high-demand trade with private residences with large-scale constructions. I've heard of carpentry. I heard some people that want to get into that. A photographer, $24.18 an hour. You take pictures and you edit them. Make sure they look, they look fresh. You know what I'm saying? Paralegal or legal assistant, $27.22. You basically help the lawyers or the assistants. You know what I'm saying? You prepare the documents, make sure that the papers are in order, that shit. Makeup artist, 48.07 an hour. Deal with celebrities, commercial, private, entertainment settings. And then last but not least, detectives and criminal investigations, 42.93 an hour. You start off as a police officer and then you can work your way up, and that's how that goes. So yeah, man, that's 42 trade jobs that you can get into. I wanted to, I didn't want to go in too long into it, but I just wanted to, give everyone an idea about it. So if you guys want to come up, we can open up the panel and we can discuss this, because, this is very important, man, because as men, I don't believe we were just put on this earth to just, grow up, graduate high school, get married, have a family, work this job with stress and bullshit, and then just die. I think as men, we were born with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And society has given us a false purpose, that you're supposed to have a wife and kids, and you're supposed to have this type of car and this big house. You're supposed to sacrifice this, sacrifice that. But how does it, gentlemen, just imagine how would it feel to be making near six figures. You're single. No one's bossing you around. You have your freedom. You can take trips whenever you want. You don't have to worry about mouths to feed. It's just you. You're stacking up all this fucking bread. Come on, man. Come on. You're making about 50, 60, 70, 80. You're a single man. Man, whew. I know when I start making six figures in the future, man, I'm gonna enjoy, man. I'm gonna enjoy this freedom that I have, and that's it, man. Red Pill Daniels, what's up, brother?
What's going on? What's going on?
How you doing, man? I had to do this stream, brother. I had to do it, man, because this is fucking important, man. Let's get this money, man. Let's fucking get it. So what's on your mind, man? And welcome to the stream.
What's on my mind is that I've been in like trades like brick and block. I went to school for that. I've took up different trades like painting. Painting is another one. You learn how to paint. And I've been in a lot of trades, and I had a lot of jobs. Me personally, I want to work from home. I'm like you. I don't want to deal with a lot of people. A lot of people are assholes today. A lot of people attitudes are changing, and working from home will be the best way.
Yes, sir.
And trades are good if there's not too many women on the job.
Yeah,
This
man. Yeah, go ahead.
This new woman that they hired after the other one, she all right, but she just like stared at me a lot, so I don't pay it no attention. Once again,
Yeah, man. And as men, we just gotta, we don't want to be stagnant. We want to, improve. We want to, better our lives, for us. And because again, college, you know what I'm saying? I think that most of what colleges have to offer is a scam, unless you're an athlete and they'll pay for it. But there's a lot of useless college degrees out there. And in these degrees, a lot of people, they get these degrees based on emotion and how they feel, instead of the logic side of it. Okay, if I get into this field, how is it going to make me bread after I graduate? Because there are lots of people out there, they spend $40,000 on a chemistry degree, liberal arts, culinary arts, literature, painting. Not saying that you can't do that with painting, but, it's like music degrees, shit like that. Thousands and thousands of dollars on that shit. And when you graduate, you get no job to compensate all that hard work that you put in, all those study hours, all those sacrifices that you had to make. You know what I'm saying? Not hanging out with your friends, which is good because, you want to get your degree right. You got to handle your business. That's part of the game. But it's like, I think as men, we should use our hands.
Yep.
And of course, for people that don't want to deal with people that are IT, use your brain. I'm not a computer guy. I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not computer savvy, but that's cool. But there are other people that are. Again, the base Pluto, A. LaRue. Again, fellas, they're in the fields. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And they'll give you good tips and where to start. And they can lead you to where you won't spend your money on. Because don't get me wrong, there's some classes out there that are scams that will cost you like $10,000 when it's actually $200. So talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely do your research when you get into these fields. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. You know, ask people that you know that are in these fields, and you know they can help lead you into the right direction so you won't get scammed. Because there's some schools out here that are scamming people out of their money. So
Yep. That's getting worse too. That's getting worse. But me personally, I went to school with brick and block. I didn't. The reason I quit brick and block because over time that was putting a lot of stress on my body. It was putting a lot of wear and tear. I was on the scaffold. I almost fell off the scaffold. It was a lot. It was the sun. I was in the sun too much. Ended up getting vertigo. I was like, man, can't end up doing this because I ended up getting vertigo from dehydration. That was in 2006, 2008. That time I was in Alabama, and then I had to travel all the way to Pensacola, back and forth, and that was stressful, man. That was stressful.
Yeah, these jobs can be very demanding. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's why we got to do research and and ask ourselves, okay, will this job fit me? You know what I'm saying? You know, give it a shot. Are you a people person? Do you like working with your hands? You know, and those are one of the main things. Can your mentality handle it? And like I said, because I was in the Air Force for 3 years, I did administration, working in the office, dealing with people, and I hated it. I hated dealing with people, sitting at a computer all day. I hated it. Now, it would have been better if I didn't have to deal with people at all. But if I was an IT person, I probably wouldn't mind it at all, because I'm not dealing with folks like that. Hey, you just email me what's wrong with your computer. I'll take control of it and fix it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I'm pretty sure there's more to that, but my thing is just dealing with people. I don't want to deal with people because people these days, they're just, my God, man. They talk about the same shit. Netflix, celebrities. I'm like, damn, don't y'all motherfuckers have a life? Shit.
It was worse back. It was worse back then.
How are you, man? I just a little dog.
What the fuck?
That's the troll.
Damn. Well, at least he was talking this time. God damn. That's my first time hearing his voice. That motherfucker need to take some English class and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm used to that troll now. Yeah, I'm not mad anymore.
Same, man. I'm used to people dealing with people now. Since I'm working now, I just ignore it, man. I just ignore it.
Tony Carter, I should have stayed in optician, dealing with glasses and shit, because I wear glasses. Our boy, the troll. Yep. Like it or not, fellas, that troll is hey, man. He's going to follow us wherever we go. I don't hate him. Man, and honestly, and I sincerely mean this, I wish the best for the troll. I hope that he's doing well in life. I don't hate him. I hope he's doing well. And I mean that seriously. Whopper 515-0209. The military feels like high school 2.0. Yeah, man. The military was not for me.
Also, go ahead.
Yeah. The military is not for me. I'll tell you guys that. Man. Go ahead, Rep Hill Daniels.
Another one is machine operator. Now, I've learned how to operate the forklift, the bobcat, and a front end loader in construction. At the same time, too, I had fun driving those machines. Like the front end loader. You know, they taught me how to operate the front end loader. I was going to get certified, but I never even got my license. I should have got my license back then.
Hey, it's not too late.
Mm-mm.
It's not too late.
And a forklift is easy to operate.
Yeah, I've been hearing about guys, that work in a warehouse. If you get your license and you can make more bread,
Yep.
there's more bread right there. And it's like, do something because again, Pluto told me earlier on Twitter, guys were talking about Kevin Samuels and that high value shit. And from 5 a.m. to even still now, I'm like, damn, get a job, bruh. Now, unless you're unemployed and going to a trade school or something, you're actually doing something that's different. But if you're not doing anything, now if you're retired, I'm just saying like these guys are just, man, they're in those spaces talking about high value and shit, but they're not doing nothing. We gotta be productive as men. We gotta be productive. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, get off our asses and, get to work, you know what I'm saying? So we can make some bread because we gotta survive, man. The money ain't gonna come to us. We gotta get to the bread, So it's just that simple. And for me, and I'm with you, man. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like working with women at all. I hate it. They have this ego. They think that they're a female, that they can just boss you around and shit. I'm not with that shit. And then you also got some dudes that have this big ego. They think they're better than everybody because of their rank and shit. And that's what happened in the military. And I'm like, man, that rank don't mean shit, bro. It don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mike Smith, shout out to you, brother. Warehouse Works will make some money. You need some money. That's going to help you out. Yeah, man. And also, when it comes to money, we got to manage our money right. That's the main thing, too, because there are men out there that have families, wife and kids. They're making six-figure jobs, but they're in debt. They're in debt. They're buying all these cars that they can't afford. These big houses that they don't need. It's like, again, we should not give a fuck about society's validation of what a so-called high-value person is. What do you think of yourself as a man? I'll be honest with you guys. I can work with $80,000 a year. Of course, I'm gonna shoot for more, but I manage money differently. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure all of you guys in this chat handle money pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what we do. Because we're logical. We took the red pill, and we see how things are scammed with cars and houses and products and dating and all that shit, right? Because money makes the world go round. But when a man saves his money and manages his money well, bruh, that's very powerful. Also, minimalism. I love minimalism because it's like, I don't need a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own. Here's the whole point. As long as you can afford it, if you can pay it off right then and there without using a credit card, like buying a flat screen TV or buying a couch for like $3,000, you got to use your credit card. You're paying interest. So we all know that when you're using a credit card to purchase these things, you'll be paying more than what it actually costs in the end because you'll be paying the interest. Just pay it off in advance. Pay it off right then and there.
You'll be in debt too if you get a credit card. I ain't getting one.
I never had a credit card in my life. I never bought one. I never had one in my life. Now I did hear that they're useful for emergencies, just in case. You know what I'm saying? And I totally understand that. But let's just be real. Most Americans using their credit cards to buy shit that they can't fucking afford.
Yep.
Oh, I make six figures, but they're in debt. There's people that are making six figures. They're living paycheck to paycheck right now. Less is more. Red Eye Jedi. Amen. Less is more. Minimalism. But here's the problem, though. This is why I tell dudes, and I'm relating this to money, do not get married. Do not get married. Because you lose. When you get married, you sacrifice your morals and you sacrifice your logic to make a female happy. So you won't be saving that as much money because women spend money. They don't like to save it. Some do, but most don't. So I'm going to say this again, fellas. Do not get married. If you're a single guy making six figures, why the fuck would you want to get married anyway? That shit is stupid. It doesn't make sense.
It put you into more debt.
Yeah. You got to pay for the diamond ring and the wedding fees. Also, buying brand new cars. Maybe 6 figures. You got people buying all these, crazy ass cars. What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Booty.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I was saying, you know what I mean? We got to manage our money right, and we cannot let our emotions get the best of us. We got to make decisions on logic because we're men. We think logically, but this society got us to be emotional. Man, I feel like I should get this, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, do you need that car? Because we need cars to get around. I'm not saying not to get a nice car, but that $80,000 BMW, man, that shit looks nice, but do you really need it? Why are you buying that car for? Are you buying it just because you like it or you want to impress people?
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, millionaires, they have old used cars. A person that's wise with his money, that's quiet about his money, that doesn't show off, they buy used cars. Because if I make millions of dollars, people won't even know. They won't know. You know what I'm saying? I always pay off my credit cards ASAP, and I use my points to get gift cards for the supermarket. Yeah, I heard that credit cards, they can get your credit score up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably the only reason to get one. Because if I did have a credit card, I'll just use it to get gas and just go on the credit card website and just pay it off. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I'll just get gas and probably buy a couple snacks or food or something like that. And, my cars appreciate in value. I drive old Japanese sports cars. Facts, man. You have to humble yourself and get a car that will get you from point A to point B. Exactly. When I was in the military, fellas, when I used to live in the dorms, people think that military people make money like that. That's not true. We don't be making money like that. It's decent, but we don't be making money like that. You be having young dudes that are like E1s, E2s, E3s. They're buying like Mustangs. They're buying Camaros. They're buying Dodge Chargers and shit. And their whole paycheck is basically paying that car off. Why are they buying those cars? I know, because they want to impress people and get pussy with it. But they're broke.
And then these cars end up being repossessed.
That's right. And guess what? When I was in the military, they always told me they love to go for military people, especially young men, because they know that guys in the military, they want to get those fast cars. So they charge high interest rates. They love it when a military person goes to the car dealership. They love it because they know, hey, he's young. He wants to ride fast. I can get him a car. That's what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? And back to trades, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for getting off topic. I wanted to talk about money real quick, but yeah, man. Yep, I've been grinding all day trucking. Hey, Jimmy, I'll be joining you, brother. And shout out to you, man. When you're single, you save more because the only person you have to support is yourself. Exactly. Why do niggas keep thinking that they need people? I need someone in my life. I'm lonely. Nigga, I'd rather be lonely with cash in my pocket than broke dealing with a stupid motherfucker. I'd rather have money in my pocket so I can use it for what I want to do with it. Fuck everybody else. What about my happiness? Fellas, what about what makes you happy? Society keeps saying, make this person happy, make this person happy. Fuck everybody else's happiness. What about your happiness?
They take for granted. Man. They take for granted. Exactly. Yep.
You got dudes making 6 figures. They get into these stupid relationships. They get screwed over, and now they got to pay all this money for what? Man, they better get out of my face with that shit, man. I'm going to use logic and common sense. That's what I go by. And I believe that young men today, we got to get into these trades. Use our hands to make money. Because guess what? These trades keep this country going. Now, society doesn't appreciate it. Society doesn't appreciate construction workers. I appreciate construction workers for what they do. They're building our damn roads. They're out in the hot sun, in the cold weather. They're grinding. They're doing what they have to do to survive. I appreciate a hardworking man, bro.
Brick and block. You know, where they build these buildings.
Yep. Trash collectors, garbage men, HVAC plumbers. I appreciate those guys. When I hear people say, ew, you do plumbing? Ew. HVAC? I'm like, idiot. You know, without HVAC and electricians, how can you have AC? How can you have heat? How can you have electricity without an electrician? Status symbols are liabilities. You know what? Shout out to you, Red Eye Jedi 96. People want status. They want validation from other people. They want to impress their peers. That's what's getting a lot of men in trouble. Right there. We're trying to fit in. Instead of being apart, going our own path to true happiness. We gotta wake up, man. We gotta wake up. Just that, you know, old school Tony Carter. My blue pill homie called me out of nowhere just now. I bet he want to bitch and whine about his girl and shit. Man, hey, Tony, that's his fault. That's his fucking problem. He chose to waste his money and time with that bitch. Why is he crying to you for? He seemed to know what he was doing. He seemed to be smart. Like, I don't know what's the problem. He followed the crowd. He wanted to be like everybody else, spending money and time with these hoes like they're important. Why is he crying for? I thought women were sugar and spice and everything nice. What's the problem? Why is he crying for? Women are the most perfect beings in the world. They deserve happiness. So guess what, Tony? That's his problem, not yours. He should have been focusing on what he should have been doing, getting bread and survive for himself. Damn. Niggas always got to feel like they got to sacrifice for bitches, man. Fuck them hoes. They don't give a fuck about us.
These hoes always go survive without you.
Yeah, they don't need us, bro. They got the government. They got our tax dollars paying for them so they can survive. So they always have a place to stay, food to eat. Shit, how much more support do they fucking need? Man, I don't know what else. Freaky Jersey tells a vasectomy was one of my best investments. I'm going to get one too. I'm not having children. The average cow, you know, I'm going to look it up right now, fellas. Average cost to raise a child. $233,610 to raise a child.
Damn.
From ages 0 to 18. By the time it's an infant to 18. Around 230 grand.
Wow.
Guess what, Freaky Jersey tells? You just saved yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars. Also, you also save even more from child support payments, divorce fees, alimony. You saved yourself thousands of dollars because you thought with logic and common sense. You understood that this culture is not good for men. What's going on is not a good deal for men. You understood it and you did it. And shout out to Jay McTow. He got a vasectomy too. I'm not saying that you have to get a vasectomy, but it's like when you do get that vasectomy, it's just like, man, fuck these hoes, fuck society. I'm going to do me, whether people like it or not. Fellas, we got to have that mentality of I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do me. You have a problem with that, do something about it. We got to have the I don't give a fuck attitude. What's up, Red Pill Daniels?
I'm really starting to have it now, you know. These women hate me even more because I ignore their ass now.
Good, ignore them.
I don't like him. Okay.
If you're if you're a single guy, right, young and still going, get into these trades, bro. Why not? There's money to be made out here. Don't you like having your own spot? Don't you like having your peace and quiet? Don't you like the fact that you have your own car, you can do whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good feeling to own your own shit, not relying on nobody.
Yep.
But the most important thing is freedom. Freedom. You doing a job that you enjoy. Is it perfect? No. But it's something that you can tolerate and enjoy. And you have freedom.
As a sign holder, I don't deal with too many people. I don't deal with a lot of people. It's kind of like quiet outside.
Yep.
Which is why I got that
What's
job.
up? What's up, Batman? For the record, when I was in high school, I wanted to go to a trade school, but it was expensive, so I went to a community college instead. For the record, I have no debt. That's what's up. You know? Again, college is good for, again, cybersecurity, engineering. And again, and you know, Mars World, that's why I said earlier, you know, do your research. Do your research. Anything that you do that you think might get into, do your research. Talk to people. You know what I'm saying?
Before
They
getting
always-
into these trades too, you have to actually love what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just get into it just to get into it, you go end up hating it.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned do something that you actually want to do, because there are a lot of people that make six figures, but they hate their job.
Yep.
They hate it. Money's one thing, but if you're not happy, then it's really just a waste. You're making all this money, but you're miserable. I'd rather be happy making 60 grand, right? 60, 70 grand versus being miserable making 150 grand.
Yeah.
I'm making all this money, but I'm miserable. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Do something, find something that you will, like, you see yourself doing. And of course, do research. And on the internet, you can look up the pros and cons of a truck driver. You can look up the pros and cons of an IT specialist. You can look up the pros and cons of a carpenter. All these jobs that you're, you know, interested in, you can look at the pros and cons. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Zay the Smooth, me personally, I buy rich so I can spoil myself and I can buy anything that I want. Facts. That's what's up. It's your money, man. I'd rather guys spoil themselves than spoil a bitch. I don't care what anybody says.
You save
I'd rather-
money too, but you spoil yourself.
Yeah. Because this is simple math, right? Let's use math here. When you go to the movies, it's like $20, right? You know, because they make money off the popcorn and the drinks. Okay, you pay 10 for the ticket and you pay 10 for the drinks and popcorn, right? So that's like $20 for yourself. But if you add a bitch, and that's $40. If you had 2 kids, that's another $40. So that's $80 that you spent. But if you're by yourself, it's just $20. I went to the Chinese buffet today earlier, and it was $9.99, so it was like $1 tax. So I paid $10.99. So it was just me. So just $11. Every dollar adds up. Every cent adds up. It makes a difference.
Yep.
But we get too emotionally invested in a lot of shit that we shouldn't haven't got into in the first place, because society basically set the standard of what a man should be. A guy making money, making big money, and sacrificing. We don't benefit from it. But when you're a man that does your own thing, that makes good money, that saves it, invest it to make more, when you can go on trips, you're by yourself, you can play your game when you want to, you can hang out with your homeboys. It's just a good life, man, when you're a single young man. Learning a trade. And guess what? When you try to learn these trades, if you have no children, the biggest thing is children. Children are amazing. Don't get me wrong. But they could be an obstacle for your growth. Just being honest. I think children are amazing, but they can be an obstacle in your growth. Because if you're a single man, you have time on your hands. But when you have a child, your time is limited. So you got to stay stuck working 2 jobs, and you can't even you don't even have the time to go to school because you have to take care of your son or your daughter. Red Eye Jedi facts. It's always a blessing to be able to treat yourself exactly, but it's like men don't want to value freedom. That's the most important thing. We do not value freedom as men. We have it. We have the power. Our problem is that we relinquish it to other people that will take our power for granted and turn it against us.
And women.
Yes.
And women.
Be selfish. Be selfish. Be selfish. Not in a bad way. Because again, I talked about being a bad, selfish person is basically taking advantage of others so you can gain from them. No. Being a good selfish is basically grinding, working hard so you can benefit. Be selfish. Who gives a fuck what society says what a selfish person is? Oh, that person is selfish. He's all about him. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I'm about me. I'm about getting this paper. Yeah, I'm about my freedom. I'm about tranquility. I'm all about having my time not being wasted. So yeah, I am selfish. You can call me selfish all you want, but guess what? My car's paid off. I can go on trips whenever I want. I can hang out with my homeboys whenever I want. So call me selfish all you want. I'm going to do me.
Why the people that have women and friends, they end up stressed out, gray hair, going bald, in debt, you name it.
Yep. Yep.
So I say a lot of people my age got gray hair already.
Yep.
I don't got no gray hair.
ZTS, welcome to the stream. Okay. This includes not giving panhandlers money. Also, don't let nobody mack you. Exactly. I used to give to poor people, but I've been noticed that they be scamming folks. Fellas, watch out for those people, man. They be holding them signs up. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the reason why we exist is because of selfishness. But you know, Red Eye Jedi Society teaches that selfishness is bad. It's okay for a bitch to be selfish, but if you're a man that's selfish, that's an issue. Y'all notice the double standard? A female can be selfish, but we can't be.
Yep.
We have to get married. We have to buy this. We gotta buy that for them. But we can't. Well, we can't enjoy the money for ourselves because that's selfish. Man, who gives a fuck what people say, man? It's our money. Who worked those hours? Did we work or did society work those hours? Exactly. We did. We put the blood, sweat, and tears. We put in the time. We were the ones that grinded. So why not treat ourselves to what we want? Be selfish. Be selfish. Shout out to you, Red Eye Jedi. The reason why we exist is because it's selfish. Exactly. A lot of guys suffer because they weren't selfish enough. Now they're miserable under a bridge holding a cup asking for change. They gave a fuck what society says. And I know that some things are unfortunate, but my point is a lot of guys out right now, they're depressed. They're suffering because they fell for the Disney fantasy. They fell for the bullshit. They fell for the we're all in this together. They fell for it. No. We have to be selfish. I know it's an oxymoron. Society will say, wow, you guys are evil. You guys are selfish and this and that. Okay, motherfucker. We've been doing what y'all been saying all this time. And look at the results of society. It's fucked up right now. You got men taking their lives. Depressed and shit on drugs. They feel like they have nothing to look forward to. Because they weren't selfish enough. We have to be selfish. We got to care about our happiness first. Point blank, period. When it comes to income and doing something that you enjoy, that's why I want to do this live stream. Let's learn some trades. If you're a young guy, you have an opportunity in the next 4 or 5 years, any trade that you get into, you can make good ass money. and you can live a good life.
Like you say too. I'm looking to get into investing.
Yep. I invest in cryptocurrency. I invest in gold. I'm not playing. My goal is to retire before I'm 40. That's my goal. I don't want to work for 40 years. Fuck that.
Me neither.
I want to retire by the next decade. And that's it.
I want to work from home. Not deal with people no more.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we gotta use our time wisely. We gotta be productive. You know what I'm saying? You got guys that every day, right? You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing. They just want to be stagnant, play video games all day. And I play video games, shit. I'm not shaming guys that do, but I'm just talking about being productive. You can do all those things, but are you being productive?
Also, these under the table jobs too that pay cash, they gonna end up gone.
Which jobs do you see being gone?
Like the under the table jobs that only pay cash, they gonna end up not being available no more.
You mean like barbers?
Not like people like do moving, they end up just getting paid cash and like warehouse and stuff like that.
Oh, movers? Oh.
Yeah, they only like pay you cash.
Oh, okay.
That's the under the table. That's an on the table job.
Yeah. Shit. Also, let's talk about doing jobs on the side. You know, if you're doing a job that you like to do, you know, cut hair on the side if you want to. Do Uber Eats. You know, be a delivery driver for pizza. I remember I knew this staff sergeant when I was in North Dakota, right when I was stationed there. He did his regular job, you know, as an NCO, but he delivered pizzas on the weekend as a side hustle for extra cash. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
If you feel like, I'm bored. I've already done my job. I want to, you know, stay busy. You know what I'm saying? 5 years of freedom. I know you guys heard of his channel, 5 years of freedom. He makes good ass money, and he does other side hustles. He likes to work. He likes to get bread. He's grinding. You know what I'm saying? As a man, we got to stay busy, stay productive. And that's the main thing. Freaky Jersey Tales. Preach, Shadow Monk. Men use sex as desired. Women use sex as a weapon. Facts. Preach, Shadow Monk. They say you ain't a real man if you don't pay for women. Women have families, simps, and governments backing them. I have to look out for myself. Fuck everybody else. Exactly. But if you say that, then you guys are selfish. That's evil. What about this? What about that? I'm like, that's not my problem. Just because I'm a man, and here's the thing: why does society keep adding all these fucking problems, and us men, we just keep fucking gladly accepting them? No, ma'am, I cannot help you. No, Hollywood. No, I'm not donating to this because what benefit does it have for me as a man? I'm pissed off that I have to pay taxes. That money's not it's not doing nothing for me. It's not doing nothing for us.
I gotta pay taxes next year. I do the 1099. I gotta pay the government, not the government. I think the RS. Yeah, the RS.
Sad. I just seen two young guys in California truck stop in the trash looking for food. Fella, exactly. We cannot be playing around, bro. It's not a joke. Jimmy Baller again. Sad. I just seen two young guys in California truck stop in trash looking for food. To the guys that want to play around, think that everything is a joke, they might end up like those guys. It's our choice, fellas. I've been saying it for the past couple streams. It's our choice. And each choice has consequences, either good or bad. What choice will you make?
Be selfish.
Exactly. Are you going to make emotional choices or are you going to make logical choices?
Logical.
Exactly. And guess what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Making logical choices may not always get you pleasure. You see, society wants pleasure. Society wants us men to choose pleasure over logic. But my thing is, as men, if we think logically, if we make smart decisions, now I'm not saying that everything's going to go away because that's unrealistic. Some things will not work out, but that's okay. I believe as men, we can fucking bounce back. We can bounce back. We're men. Damn, that shit sucked, but you know what? I'm going to find another job. Okay, that job isn't going to hire me. Okay, cool. I'll find another. I'm going to go on that computer website and I'm going to apply for jobs all day.
Yep. Indeed.
Until
LinkedIn. Apply on those websites.
Yeah, there's jobs out here. People are quitting their jobs.
How you get more jobs too? Is Indeed. Indeed.com.
Yep. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My only thing is that they're trying to mandate this, I'm not going to say it, but I'm definitely not taking that shit. But y'all know what I mean. But thank goodness that judges are blocking that shit. So I'll say that for now. But yeah, man. Guys said, man, I want to have this nice house and fancy car. I want this. I want that. But what are you doing to get it? There's nothing wrong with having that stuff. I'm just hoping that you're not getting that stuff to impress people. If you truly desire those things, we got to put in the work. We got to go take it. We got to go take it. It's just that simple. What do you think about that, Red Pill Daniels?
I would say get another income. Get another income. Me personally, I'm trying to get something online instead of just getting off work and do more physical labor work. But in order to get your income up, you have to get another income.
Yeah. Exactly. But the main goal is to work for yourself at the end of the day. And that's what we're going to have to, get to. Working for ourselves, not working under people. Because we don't want to be dependent under people for long. Get your trade, work at a gig for a couple of years, and own your own shit. I want to be an owner operator and work for myself. Do contracts with some companies. I deliver the load. I work for myself. I'm on my time, not theirs.
I'm gonna be off topic here a little bit and bust a guy bubble with SSI.
SSI?
$800 a month is not enough. In my opinion, it's not.
What's SSI?
Social Security income. Yeah.
Oh,
people have a disability.
That's not enough to survive.
Nope. Now, if you own that, you can get you can get an on the table job. You get a cash job, but you don't have to tell them. That increase it more. But with that, I want to get off of that.
Yep.
And what they do is they tell you oh, we overpaid you. You had to pay us back. So, nah.
Yeah, they be doing that bullshit, man. They be doing that. Last week, a woman rang my doorbell crying. I was watching her for my cameras. Do you think I opened the door? Nope. If she needs help, she can call the cops. I'm not getting into any drama. Yeah, man, fellas, stay away from folks. If you have friends that are lazy and don't have any aspirations to go anywhere in life, man, it's up to you. Cut them off.
Yep.
If you have people that are holding you back from reaching your true potential, they want you to be in the same old bullshit, same old conversations, and, the same thing, right? Cut them off. I keep my circle small because I'm trying to improve. I want to be better.
I had to do that. I had to cut people off in order to get somewhere. I want to get somewhere even further, but I had to do that to get somewhere. Mm-hmm. And I saw a difference, man. A whole big
Yeah,
difference when I cut people off.
it's hard. I get it. You knew this person for a long time, but if they're still doing the same thing, they're just not doing anything. Then what value is that person bringing to your life if they're not working on getting better? Because a real friend, true friends, we push each other. We hold each other accountable. We want the best for each other. We want to give our fucking best. Old school Tony Carter. Don't listen to old niggas. Trust me, I don't listen to these Papa was a Rolling Stone niggas. I don't listen to them. Young man, you need to get married. Do you have a girlfriend? You need to find you a wife. Fellas, don't listen to them niggas, man. They're gonna lead you down the wrong path. Don't listen to them. I don't care how old they are. Young man, I have more experience than you. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how old you are. I don't care how much experience you got. You a fucking simp. It's just that simple. I'm not getting married. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. I'm the man. I make the fucking choice. Facts, old school Tony Carter. Don't listen to these old niggas also. Yeah, man. They're going to lead you down simp trail. That's what they're going to lead you down to. Well, back in my day, you know, me and my wife, you know, we've been together since we were 15 years old. That's great. That's great. This is 2021, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. No one cares about you and your wrinkly old girlfriend or wife. No one gives a shit. It's 2021. We got to focus on the here and the now. What are we doing now? That's what's most important. These old niggas want to look to the past. Well, this used to be. Guess what? It's not that anymore. We got to adjust to the new times. We got to accept reality.
Future, we don't know what the near future going to be. All right, 2057, we don't know. I'll be old by then. 2057, I'll be old. I'll be in my 80s. Shit.
I pray that I'm retired by then. Because my goal is to retire by the next decade. You know, if God willing, if he wants me to live long enough, if God willing, you know, it's his will. But, you know, but again, we have us, man, as long as we're on this earth, we have time. We got to use our time wisely. We can't get it back. That's the most important thing. And that's why I wanted to do the stream again. Trades. You know, let's talk about, you know, what, you know, how can we utilize our skills to, you know, make a good income and have a, you know, a decent living. You know what I'm saying? Old dudes still living in medieval times. Yeah, man, I've always known this. This is why I don't talk to old folks about this type of information, because I know you guys heard this saying, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. I know you guys heard that before.
Yep.
Yeah, man. And yeah, again, guys, if you guys want to come on the panel, here's the link in the chat. Join the conversation. I think this is a great stream to talk about this, because it has to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Fuck game. Fuck confidence. Fuck, oh, I fuck more bitches than you. Fuck all that shit. That's not important. What are you doing with your life? That's more important.
And all that stuff don't last very long.
It don't.
It don't.
I'm like, dog, don't you want to retire? Don't you want to live a peaceful life? Don't you want to prosper? No, man, I'm trying to hit this. I'm trying to hit that. And Well, then don't complain that you're broke, nigga. Because you're wasting your money popping bottles and shit instead of investing that money. Why not put that money to a stock? Why not put that money to pay your debt off? Why not put that money to learn a trade so you can make more money?
Put that money towards some yard tools. Cut the grass. Grass probably
exactly.
High.
Shit, a hammer or something, or a screwdriver.
Get a lawnmower. Get a lawnmower.
Put that money to maintain your car. Put it in an emergency fund or something like that.
Fix your roof.
Problem. And that's the problem with niggas, man. A lot of guys, they don't value the resources. That's the problem as men. We do not value our resources. We don't value it. Just like we don't value freedom.
Yep.
That's a problem, man. And niggas be like, man, I need to make more money. Well, yeah, because you niggas keep spending on stupid shit. That's why. It's common sense, bruh. Manage your money wisely. You don't have to go to the club every weekend trying to get laid. You can spend that weekend reading some books so you can gain some knowledge and some shit. Read a Reader's Digest book or something.
I did buy this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Mm-hmm.
About investing, so I'm gonna read this.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Jimmy Butler. Most chicks are clues to what males to pick, but most only want your money. Exactly. Why the fuck would you want to make six figures, right? Make all this money, right? Just to marry a chick that only wants you for your money. It's not even genuine. That shit is stupid. 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 Motherfuckers don't think with logic. That's the problem. We gotta think with logic and common sense, and also accept reality. Not only believe in reality, but accept it. Those are my 3 Qs: logic, common sense, reality. Those are my 3 things, and that's what I believe in. I eat and I'll die with those 3 terms: logic, common sense, reality. I believe a lot of men have logic, but a lot of men are lacking the common sense and accepting of reality. They try so hard to believe that they can live in this society. Guess what, fellas? Here's a news flash. This society isn't for us, men. Especially the average guy. If you're the average guy and you think that you can fit in with these motherfuckers, you are sadly mistaken. They will eat you, spit you up. They will eat you up and spit you out.
Yep. They get worse. They get worse every day. I see it every day. They're getting worse.
Yeah, keep wasting your money on these hoes. Keep doing it. Keep wasting your money on shit that you can't afford. Keep doing it. Jarrell Kemp, that's right. They are sadly mistaken. Because a lot of guys feel they can fit in with this shit. They think they can fit in with the Matrix. No, you need to adjust. You need to create your own path. I'm not saying for guys not to have fun. Have your fun. But when you prioritize fun and pleasure over handling your fucking business, that's when it becomes a fucking problem. You got motherfuckers prioritizing going to the club every Saturday trying to get laid, so they spend $40 on liquor when they could have put that $40 into an investment. $40 now, the way gas is, that's gas money. If you're living at your parents' house, right? I know sometimes you pay rent, because when I lived in my parents' house, I pay rent too. But shit, that money that you're working at flipping burgers, right? Those 2 jobs you're grinding, save that money up. Why are you using that to buy shoes every fucking paycheck? You spending your paycheck on Jordans and shit. I'm not saying not to buy shoes, but the problem with men is that we prioritize the wrong things.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Go
There's
buy
nothing wrong with having stuff.
Go buy shoes. That's other. Oh, go ahead.
But when you value stuff and material possessions and women over your own survival, that's when it becomes a fucking issue.
Yeah. Go buy shoes that's under $20 or $30.
Yeah, who gives a fuck what people say?
Under $100 Jordan. So
yeah. Let them niggas laugh at you, man. Look at your shoes, man. Man, them shoes whack, man. Oh yeah, my shoes are whack, but guess what? I got more money in the bank than you do, and my car's paid off, and I got my own spot. Do you have your own spot, nigga? Do you have your own car, nigga? Well, exactly. I thought so. Who gives a crap what people say? Red Pill Downs, I don't know what else to say, bro. It's just logic and common sense, bro. I'm still growing, man. It's like, why can't dudes just understand that this society is not built for them? This society is against us. They're using us to benefit at our expense. While the man is suffering, society benefits. The female benefits. And we just don't want to wake up. But when we put ourselves out of the matrix and say, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for me. Screw everybody else. And I don't care the damn what people say. That's when we start winning.
Yep. I let these people fall, man. You gotta let them fall.
Billy Black 91. Batman is going hard on these Sims tonight. Love the energy. Appreciate it, man. I'm just ticked off, bro. We're men. We have so much potential to be great. But man, just focus their stuff. Man, they just focus everything on the wrong shit. Women, Jordans, video games. And again, there's nothing wrong with playing video games because I play it. I'm just saying. They prioritize this. Women, video games. What else? Right? Sports. And then guess what's last on the priority list? Their own life. Survival. Survival is the last thing that men think about. Because we get too complacent. We think, man, life is good, man. Life is good. Oh, really? What if we get an EMP and they shut the power down? You never know. You see, we always prepare for the best, but we don't always prepare for the worst. This is why men need to get into these trades now. True Shadow One. People get mad because I don't spend money on women. I flip $50 and turn it into hundreds. I flip hundreds and turn it into thousands. Exactly. Common sense. I went on the wildest strike for 2 years. I know you guys heard that in my old videos from last year about a money strike. So basically what the money strike was basically not spending no money on women. And when I did that, I saved thousands and thousands of dollars doing that. When you don't spend your money on bullshit, that's when you can get in the game. That's when you win. The base Pluto, shout out to the base Pluto. Niggas prioritize video games, not as how can I earn enough money to play this as long as I want, then play games, letting the game be the life they're trying to be, a streamer or BS. Exactly. We gotta be fucking realistic. Not everybody can be a fucking rapper. Not everybody can be a professional athlete. Man, I'm trying to release this album, and that's my problem. And I gotta be honest, I have to be honest, I gotta get on the black men for this. I'm not saying it's us black men in this chat, if you're black or not, we know what the fuck we gotta do. But a lot of black men in this country, they're not going nowhere because they prioritize the wrong shit. Fucking a big booty bitch. Man, I'm trying to fuck this bitch tonight, man. We gotta pop some bottles, bro. I'm gonna smoke this weed tonight, bro. Wasting their money on dumb shit. That doesn't fucking matter. And then they want to complain, I got no money. I got no money. Duh, you think, nigga? Because you wasted on stupid shit. Man, after I get off work, man, I'm going to go to the mall and I'm going to cop these Jordans, bro. I'm going to cop these Kanye's, bro.
Shoes that's over $500.
$500. I'm going to buy me this jewelry, bro. I'm going to buy me this Rolex, bro. You're trying to live like a celebrity, but in reality, you're broke. You look like you dress like a celebrity, but in reality, you got no money in your pocket. You're broke. I know this is a rant, fellas. I apologize, but I'm passionate, y'all. I believe we can all eat, but we gotta prioritize what we do, what's important. There's nothing wrong with having fun, but when we put fun number one before survival and handling our business, that's when we fail. Don't get mad at foreigners that come over here, like the Haitians, the Africans, that come over here for a better life. They're doing better than us. You know why? Because they have values. They prioritize what's important. Not bullshit. I had Africans telling me, what's going on with the black people here, man? What's going on? All they do is play video games and buy shoes and stuff. Why don't they focus on studies? Why don't they save the money, invest it? Those people come here to make it and then bring the money back to their families and then they leave. To get an education and then leave.
Yep. Or they end up being business owners here.
Yep. And the niggas complain about Muslims and shit running businesses on their blocks. Well, guess what? They grinded. They earned it. A lot of people don't realize they funnel money out here. Exactly. We have the money, but we waste it. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't value the resources. A lot of men don't value the resources. Making six figures, but they waste it. And they're living paycheck to paycheck, trying to live this lifestyle that they can't maintain. Stop trying to live a lifestyle that you can't maintain. You know what I'm saying? And the base Pluto, here's the link if you want to come on and preach to the crowd, brother. This is the base Pluto, fellas. He's into IT. If you have any questions, contact him. Hey, Pluto, since you're watching, if there's any way that guys can contact you about IT, put it in the chat if you want to, brother. Because we're trying to win out here, bro. All of us. What's up, man? I'm making food right now. I can't. Hey, Red Pill Daniels, I'll be right back. Go talk to the folks, man. I gotta use the bathroom. I drunk with water, brother.
All right. Yeah, it's important to definitely save your money to make more money. It's definitely important to get a second income because one income will not do it. I currently work as a sign holder for a weight loss center, dealing with testosterone and that sort of nature. Yeah, as a sign holder, I don't deal with too many people. I don't deal with too much BS. I get paid bi-weekly, but that's still not good enough. So I'm pushing to get a second income. But it's definitely to save your money and spend less. I also plan on getting on investing my money and getting into crypto. But don't spend your money on a bitch. I tell you, don't spend your money on a bitch. Don't take her to dinner. Let herself go to dinner or let her go with her friends. Because the moment you spend your money on a bitch, yeah, I'm off topic a little bit, you end up losing a lot of money and just spending your money on a woman and buying what she wants. But save your money. That's the only way you'll have more, just by saving your money.
Facts, man. Yeah, thank you for that, Red Pill Daniels. Because I'll tell you guys one day, my goal is to live in Russia. Retire out there. You know.
I'm planning on going to Japan, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I always want to travel to Japan.
And this is for the base Pluto. Leave the West. Leave the West. Shout out to the base Pluto. Glad that he's, and appreciate you, Pluto, for sharing the video, because this is very important. Because motherfuckers need to wake up and stop acting like life's a fucking game. And it's not. We gotta take this shit seriously. Lonely Wolf, 1992. Russia's cold as fuck, man. I was stationed in North Dakota for 2 years, man. I didn't mind the cold, but I ain't gonna lie to you, though. I would rather live in North Dakota than live in these big cities, man, with a lot of these people. I'd rather live somewhere where it's isolated, where I can just be free from everybody. Because this society is basically a bunch of people trying to be something that they're not. They look up to celebrities that don't give a fuck about them. Fellas, stop wasting your money on people that don't give a fuck about you.
They take advantage of it when you do.
Yep. People think I'm not serious about my money and leaving. They're gonna be mad once I pass middle class next year. Facts. And I'm gonna warn y'all right now. Once Pluto gets his six figures and gone, he's gonna. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Pluto's gonna be talking a lot of shit. He told me this. So be prepared. Soon, to all the people that be talking trash and shit, he's got something for them. So it's just a warning to people. Pluto will be talking shit. So those dudes that want to play around, act like everything's a joke, Pluto got something for them. And they're not going to like it. We can't play around, man. But yeah, man, this is a very important conversation because, again, there's so many opportunities out here for men to, grow and develop and, learn some skills and use those skills out in the field. Because these trade jobs that we went over today, they're always going to be in demand. The medical field, that's not going to go away. Nope. Trucking, I know people talking about self-driving trucks, but that shit is dangerous. We'll see how that goes, but I don't see that really affecting it that much because if people die, then the companies will be sued, be held liable for it. IT, that's always going to be in demand. Engineers, that's always going to be in demand. HVAC, carpentry, air traffic controllers, elevator maintainers. Huh? What?
Painting.
Yep, that too. So again, guys, if you want to look at the article, if you're like, man, I'm tired of doing the same thing, and again, I'm not shaming people that work at, low-wage jobs or anything like that. It's all about your motive, right? If you're at that job trying to grind to get to the next level, that's cool. But if it's a person that's doing the same job, worked the same job for 6 years, but they just want to come home and play video games and then go to the club every weekend, that's not going to get shit done. We cannot be average anymore in these times.
It's getting worse too.
It's getting worse out here.
Yep. Sure as hell want to get something else.
Yep. Public adjuster, insurance adjuster, no degree. You can earn like 7K a month, no degree. It takes a few weeks to get. Fellas, I'm telling y'all, man, talk to the base Pluto. He knows some people in these fields. And hey, Pluto, if anyone wants to get into the IT, is there a way that they can contact you? Put in the chat if you want to, brother. Just in case people have questions. So they can reach out to you. Like I said, y'all, Pluto is in the computer field, man. He knows his shit. He's gonna, if you are interested, he's gonna, lead you to the right direction to where you don't get ripped off paying lots of money for a class when you could have done that class for cheap, or you probably could have done it for free. Because there's some classes that they're charging thousands of dollars, but you could have got that certification for free. You know what I'm saying? Whew, man. Shadow Monk. One quick thing on coke. There's a lot of toxic people on Discord, dudes, still stuck on square one, giving up if the females don't want them. Like, come on, there's other things in life. Exactly. Thank you, Seto Kaiba 99. Shout out to you. Hey, everyone. I'm gonna leave this up right here. The best way to contact Pluto is his email or Unshelled Tech on Twitter. If you're interested into IT, I'm telling y'all, he's gonna be 6 figures by next year, man. And those people that keep playing around, fucking around, he's gonna light a fire in their ass. He's coming. Pluto's coming. He's gonna be harsh. You know what Pluto said out of his own mouth? He said he's gonna be harsher than me with the way I talk. Because y'all know how cold I can be. Pluto's gonna be 10 times worse than me. So be prepared. Pluto's coming. Seto, they literally believe working is cope because if they aren't, Chavron is pointless. Exactly. And that's why we made that stream. We all did that stream on coping. Oh, that's a cope. Working's a cope. Just stupid excuses not to do anything. just to sit on your ass and just do nothing but cry and mope because women don't like you. That's stupid. Yep. I'm going to be six figures either next year or early the year after. Very soon it will be around 70K. My undergrad program, so I have 1 year to prepare for my master's. I'm going to get lots of certs. My write's almost done. I will be on the stream soon, fam. Appreciate it, man. So, yeah. Pluto's going to come on the stream probably for a bit because he's busy. He's focusing on his shit. So, yeah. So, yeah, fellas. So, here's the link if you want to come on. And, yeah, most guys will never go far in life because of that porn. You're only making life giving up pleasure for money. Yep. Niggas claim I'm trying to make money, but yet they don't want to do anything. They don't want to do anything to get it. Red Pill Daniels, anything on that?
Not that I know of. These blue pillars, like you say, they gonna end up staying behind.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to push to get another income. I'm focused on myself. Other people out there playing, well, they not gonna get it.
It is what it is, Red Pill Daniels. Like I said, we all have a choice. We can't make excuses. We cannot act like we cannot act like we didn't have the opportunity in 2017. We cannot act like we couldn't have done it in 2019, 2020. I know it takes time, but the way things are now, we can't play around.
Nope.
Excuse me. They have no idea. Our personal GC last year was around 250K combined. Now it's almost doubled. Our GC is at most 20% women. Yeah, motherfuckers talk about women, but guess what? There's women out here out grinding men. You got women out here grinding.
Yep.
I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. There are women out here grinding their asses off. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's why, and I'm gonna get the article back so I can put it in the chat again. And this is a good article. I'll read it if y'all have the time.
And people who have trucks, they can invest some lawn tools and a lawnmower and go cut people grass. Hey. Oh, okay. But yeah, people who have trucks, have a lawnmower, have an edger, go and cut people's yard and make money that way. There's lots of ways to make money. A lot of ways to make money. And these under the table jobs that's still out here, they can go make money that way. But if you want a job, you just have to keep applying online. If you can't get on the computer, do it the old-fashioned way and just go to job and apply application. As long as you get a job and make money, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is that they're offering bonuses for these jobs now.
Yep.
I think fast food jobs are paying like. Go ahead.
I think when I was a whole lot younger, the first job I got was a moving job. I went to job to apply application. That's why I got a job. A lot of these guys don't even put in the effort to get the job.
It literally takes like a couple minutes to go on Indeed.com, fill out an application. Shit. You can go to the actual company building and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for a job. Are y'all hiring?" You gotta go get it, man. It's not gonna fall in your lap. You just gotta go take it.
I kept doing that until I got a job. That's what I didn't have no car back then.
Yep, you gotta grind, man. Sometimes, back in the day before the internet, dudes that wanted the job, you know what they did? They got a bike or they even walked to the joint just to get a job. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's part of life. But the problem is that dudes get too complacent. We get too comfortable.
I still get job offers from Indeed because I put my resume online too. And a lot of people see it.
You're right.
Yep.
Man, I'm so as hell working out. And also, if I did have a child, if I had a son, right, and he was doing what these motherfuckers were doing, I would light a fire in his ass like, yo, you're going to do something. You ain't going to stay in my house doing shit. You're going to be productive. You're going to do something. These so-called black pillars, right? Women don't like me. Life is worthless. They're not truly black pill, you know what I mean? They're not really black pill. They're not. They're just using the name as black pill to cope in their misery, but they're actually blue pill. No women like me. I have no job, no motivation. First of all, if I had a child like that, I'm letting them know this. Okay, it's either you get a job and do something, or you're getting kicked out. I'm not gonna let a bum stay in my house.
Yep.
It's not gonna happen. 27 years old, still doing the same shit. Not wanting to improve.
And you definitely want your own. You don't want to live under people and be stressed out.
Yeah.
I was kind of like in that same position. I was like, man, I wish I need to move under my grandmother. I need to move under my mom. And you know what? I got my wish.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I talked to my mom. God bless her. You know, I love my mom. My mom wants me to move back home because she knows about what I'm doing. You know, hey, you can stay with us, if you want to. I was like, appreciate it, Mom, but I want to work. I want to make sure I grind to the point to where I don't come back home because I'm on my own now. I've been on my own for 3 years. So I appreciate the offer, Mom, but no thank you. And I'm serious, y'all. My mom wants me to come back home.
Nah.
Appreciate it, but Mom, I gotta handle this on my own. I appreciate it, but I gotta find my own path.
I'm not moving back my mom, my grandmother. I move back my grandma. It's gonna be a whole lot of drama again. It'll be a whole lot of stress.
Snowing, shoving on driveway for $20. Did that in 2019, but stopped since my hand got frozen. Yeah, man. I'll tell you guys this. I remember when I was younger, back in VA, right? There was these young black kids, right? They were going door to door asking, hey, you don't mind if we can cut your grass? Those young boys were hustling. They wanted to make some money. So you know what they did? They went door to door. They had a lawnmower. They were ready to cut some grass. You see, that's what it fucking takes.
Yep.
Those young boys were like 10 years old. They were pushing a lawnmower, going door to door, asking to cut grass. Man. I'm like, yo, that guy wants money in his pocket. He wants money in his pocket. That's what it takes.
And when you find work like that, you end up getting a job like that. For instance, I like cleaning. I used to, wherever I go, I used to like do a lot of cleaning. And then when somebody saw that, I ended up getting a job as a janitorial, working for my city. That was back in 2006, 16.
Yes.
They saw how good I can clean, so yeah. You know.
Because at the end of the day, Red Pill Daniels, it's like a lot of men have no motivation, and it may not just be just getting women, right? They just don't. They just feel like, you know, grinding is just purpose. What's the point? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my question to everyone here is, what motivates you? Because what motivates me is I'm trying to retire so I can live a peaceful life. Because I'm one of those work smarter, not harder folks. I don't want to work for 40 years and just expect to get a retirement check. No, I want to make sure that, you know, I set myself up to where I can retire earlier, 20 years early. So that's why I'm investing. That's why I'm, you know, saving my money, trying to put things in the right place so I can be set up for the future. What motivates you guys, man?
Looking to do the same thing. I'm looking to retire in 6 years. I'm already in my 30s, so I'm looking to retire in my 40s. Plan on getting an investing, because investing actually, when you invest, you live off the dividends, and you don't have to basically just keep investing, and then the stocks go up and down, up and down. That bull.
Yep. Yeah, man. It's just that you got to have a go-getter mentality. Because I remember when, like my senior year in high school, which was 2013, that's when I graduated. Before graduation, right, I was on the computer applying for jobs for hours because I wanted to get a job, you know what I'm saying? And it was just motivating. Now, I did get a job eventually. I worked at a grocery store, but the fact that I stayed at that computer desk for hours applying for jobs, you know, I appreciate it. Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm here finally. Yeah, I won't be here long because, you know, I'm mad busy, but you already know,
Go
man.
ahead.
Like, it's embarrassing, bro. Like, it's honestly sad at this point. Like, people don't realize we have our own personal group chat. Last year combined, all of us, at most, we probably had a 230K a year, you know, 250K. Combined with all of us, it's almost double, okay? It's literally been 1 year. So when people don't understand when we say we're on an uptrend, how we're saying that everything's getting more and more, people think we're playing, you know, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, come May, June, I should be around, at the low end, 68K a year, okay? Ideally around 75K. I'm not going to hold back. Because I've been said for a long time, if I get to that, to get 6 figures is a straight shot. And I got a lot more time now to really focus on my career. Because I'm done with all my pre-master degree bullshit now. It's finished. So I got an entire year now to literally focus on my career, bro. Okay? Hard career stuff now. So people gotta realize my YouTube channel might be in the background more, maybe a video every other week or so, you know, back and beyond. I don't have time for it, bro. Like, people be like, oh, react to this guy, react to that guy, you know. It's like, bro, we don't even got time for it. Yo, we're not broke. Y'all, we're not broke. Like, people gotta understand, when you tell me to react to someone for 2 or 3, 4 hours, that's a lot of time to me than the average person. So when I spend 3, 4, 5 hours, that could be a third, a fourth, a fifth of a course for me, okay? So, or preparing for a test. So I don't have time to do what I can do like I used to be able to do, okay? I'm just being honest. But what I tell y'all, I'll earn at least all my haters very, very soon is going to happen, okay? And I'm really betting beyond, I'm either going to be at 6 figures, I'm looking at early next year, okay? Like maybe by February, March, you know? And when that happens, you'll know. Oh, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. You're definitely gonna know. Like,
Hey, Pluto, I warned dudes earlier in the stream. Pluto's coming for blood. He's coming. He's not playing, man.
Nope. I'm not gonna hold back, bro. I'm not gonna hold back, because people gotta understand, people. for the past year and a half, people have been telling me, well, actually on Twitter in general for years, people have been doubting me and stuff, you know. On YouTube, people are trying to say work is cold, all this is Morpheus, like employment's cold, bro. Oh my God, that's not going to happen. Like someone told me last year, okay, that I worked at a call, that they said I worked for Spectrum in a shitty little call center. My job going to go out to India, and then come 2 months later, I left that job and now I'm middle class. And that same person told me, oh, you're not going to be at 70K a year next summer. I'm like, yes, I will. Oh, no, you won't. Try to downplay my uptrend. So when that happens, I'm going to light their ass up. I think I have a screenshot still. I hope I do, because I'm going to be ruthless, bro. Because I'll entertain these Discord servers now that I don't got time. I'm not broke, people. Okay? I'm not broke. Like, people that manage servers are broke, bro. I'm sorry. A lot of them are broke. So, like, they're going to step at me on. I'm going to be out here for real, y'all. You want to see me? People getting cooked, okay? I'm going to ask for tax statements, tax record information, pay stubs, okay? Because I'm not going to let no people older than me, first of all, make less than me, tell me what I am. And second of all, people that said I was wrong, you've been warned several times. That's why when the inflation went up and beyond, more people are telling me, Morpheus, how I get into tech. Well, what should I do for career? Well, you say public adjusting. You say CDL Class A. You say all these things. How do I do it? And some of those same exact people said workers' cope. All right.
Yeah, and you know what's really sad, Pluto? They wasted your time because you tried to help them, but they don't want to put in the work to get it. Because IT, I know I'm not a tech-savvy person, but if you get into IT, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to grind. You're going to have to sacrifice video games, sacrifice going out with your friends. That's what it takes. You got to sacrifice.
I haven't played video games, bro, in over a year. I miss video games so much. You have no idea. Like, I miss video games, people. I miss them. I want to make more time and work less to play video games. It's one of my motivations, okay? I'm serious. I want to play Overwatch 2 so bad when it comes out and have the time to do so. But I know if I want to get another monitor, a new computer, you know, all the things I want to have, it takes sacrifice, bro. For one entire year now, I'm playing video game, bro. 1 whole year. I haven't. You know, it just, I miss Overwatch, okay? I miss Overwatch. I miss my Counter-Strike, okay? I miss my games, bro. But I miss Doom Eternal, but I can't play it. Because if I play that game for 8 hours a day, man, beyond, like I should do, it's like, well, where you go? 8 hours a day is now gone.
And Pluto, this is what really bothers me. And as a black man, I got to say this. A lot of black men in this country, especially around our age group, they think everything's a joke.
Yeah. They gotta understand. The sad part is, it's not men that even our age. A lot of them also got to keep in mind are around like 29, 30, 31, 32. These men are, in my opinion, the worst, especially these new age red pill dudes, whatever. Like, I just can't take them seriously, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna out earn all y'all niggas, okay? I can't do it, man. I got time to have niggas talk down to me. I out earn. The fuck no. Get the fuck out of my face.
I warned everybody.
No. Like,
Pluto's not playing, bro. He's coming out for blood. He's tired of the stagnation. It's like we gotta, because again, Pluto, there's so many opportunities out here for men to get into, but they just wait for it to fall into the lap. They just rather go to the club, fuck bitches all the time, buy sneakers every paycheck. But they don't want to save their money. And that's what I'm saying. Because trades, they can be cheap, you know, to get into. But that's what I'm saying. Talk to people, get information. For example, IT. There's
no marketing. There's no marketing. The public adjusting. The CDL Class A. Welding still very, very good. Ultrasound technicians very, very good. But I said last year the next wave for IT was going to be what? Cloud security and DevSecOps. And then what got announced? Okay, the metaverse. Metaverse is its own pathway. It's also based on cloud. So if you know some cloud, if you're also in DevOps, also cloud as well, if you're doing cloud security or anything attached to the cloud, their bag in probably the next 2 years is going to increase between 15, 20, 30, 40 grand. A metaverse engineer, the starting pay for that job is between 250 to 400K a year for that job alone. So imagine this job attached to that, okay? Or a cloud engineer or a cloud admin that works with the metaverse team, okay? Your money can go up too. So I said this bro. I literally said this last year, and people didn't believe me. It was like, well, how much I gotta tell y'all? Like, how much I gotta tell y'all? Like, I say things because I'm in the industry. I follow trends. I look at all this, okay, and I warn niggas like, yo, man, like, it's gonna get IT the biggest bags right now in IT. Okay, I'm gonna say this again: cloud / DevOps. You're going or security. I'll also mention data center is good too, and don't forget advanced networking. Networking is not dead. Okay, but if you are doing cloud or security, aka cloud security especially, or you're a cloud admin or a cloud engineer or a cybersecurity engineer or a threat analyst, okay, these jobs are going to pay by, I'll argue, end of next year, about 20K more, beating inflation. By the way, that beats inflation. No, right? That beats the inflation. So these are inflation-proof jobs. Matter of fact, if you do marketing, digital marketing, okay, if that's attached to metaverse stuff, the pay goes up. Like, I say these things because I watch the bag. I study the bag. I have a bag obsession. A lot of men are obsessed with not being poor. You know, they're not, okay? Like, we told them last year, okay, they're gonna get crazy, bro. The government's tripping. Remember, we had one stream about Joe Biden, bro? And what happened? Yep. We said this, bro. We said this. And people said, oh, politics, this is a cult, bro, all this. Okay. And now look at the inflation.
And Pluto, guess what? These dudes that claim to be black pill, they're not black pilled at all. They're not. They're blue pill using the black pill name. Because all they do is complain about women not liking them. I'm like, dude, what about your survival? What about your current situation that you're in? You're worried about pussy, but you don't understand that inflation is at an all-time high. Gas prices are up. Consumer prices are up. And I don't know what else to say. That's why I'm making this stream, so I don't want to hear no excuses from these so-called guys. Women don't like me. Everything's a cult. You know, if you think everything's a cult, get out of the way.
No, if you think everything's a cult, don't look out the way. My thing is, a lot of these dudes, they preach about all this, like, welfare, Marxism nonsense. And it's like, bro, it's been over a year. You're still broke as hell. You've done nothing at all for a year. You want to live off welfare. You're part of the problem. Don't say I'm coping because I literally don't just out earn you. I dwarf you now. And then to come next year, oh my God! Come next year, I'm gonna be ruthless next year. I'm gonna be saying, so for the past 2 years, you are absolutely nothing. You deserve nothing because you'll always be nothing. You are a piece of shit that should not be alive. I'm gonna say that all next year. So be like, bro, if you're playing, wait till next year. I'm gonna say that shit open next year.
Oh yeah, like, by the way, in a couple weeks, folks, Pluto is going to go over the Communist Manifesto because we got communist idiots in our conversations talking about communism works. And we went, Pluto, the stream that got banned, bro, we went over the manifesto on the stream. I'm doing that whole manifesto. I'm gonna take time for my study time, people. Okay, to break down that book live, page by page, because anyone that tells you Marxism is not about government or Marxism never been tried yet, you're stupid. Okay, I'm sorry, you're stupid and you're wrong. It's definitely been tried. I read the fucking book like a couple of days ago. Matter of fact, it's been tried and failed every single time, and not for debate. It just does not work. Marx is an idiot. Marx had the audacity to attack Proudhon, all the other philosophers, you know what I mean? He attacked other socialists, bro. He attacked other socialists, saying his way was the best way. But that's why in the book he never mentioned what? Government being the problem. Never through the entire book. Wasn't mentioned one time. I'll wait for him. Okay, he literally, when people say bourgeois, they mean middle class. You know that, right? It means middle class owner. Bourgeois is not rich. It's not aristocrat. No, it literally is middle class. That's a bourgeois. So when people say, "Oh, the bourgeois this, the bourgeois that," it's like, bro, that's middle class. Marxism himself, he defines it as a middle class business owner. That's bourgeois. Hey,
above middle class business owner.
Number one, abolition of property and land and application of all rents of land of public purposes, a heavy progressive and graduated income tax, abolition of all right of inheritance, confiscation of all,
confiscation,
my bad. And rebels, centralization of credit in the hands of the state by means of a national bank, J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, Wall Street, Wells Fargo. Centralization of the means, of communication transport in the hands of the state. Fellas, I have the book in my hand, bro.
The proletariat will use its political supremacy to wrest by degree all capital from the bourgeoisie, to centralize all instruments of production in the hands of the state, i.e. the proletariat organized class as the ruling class, and an increase to rapid total production forces as rapidly as possible. So I'll repeat this one more time. The proletariat will use its political supremacy government to wrest by degree all capital from the bourgeoisie, to centralize all instruments of production in the hands of the state. It's right here. It's literally right here. Matter of fact, let's keep reading here. It's also said, where's that? This dumb behind book here, bro. So dumb. Let's see. When in the course of development, class distinctions have disappeared and all production has been centralized in the hands of the vast association of whole nation, the public power will lose its political character. Political power, properly so called, is merely the organized power of one class for oppressing another.
Yep, so your voice doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, if the proletariat during its contest with the bourgeoisie, the middle-class business owners, by the way, what it means, is compelled by force of circumstances to organize itself as the ruling class by means of revolution, it makes itself the ruling class in such sweeps away the old conditions of production, then it will among with all these conditions have swept away the conditions of existence of class antagonisms and classes generally, then therefore have abolished its own supremacy as a class. So he literally says use government right here. I read this shit. Like people, it's right here. Centralize all. Remember this one too. Centralize all means of communication and transport in the hands of the state. Government. It means government, people.
Yep.
Like.
Yep. And Pluto, and honestly, Pluto, I know you're focusing on your studies, bruh. In my opinion, I don't feel like you gotta go over the book, but it's up to you if you want to take your time out of it.
I'm going to. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down. But the whole book is wrong. Whole book is wrong. The history, most history has been about class struggle. No, it's not. It's a lie. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not true. Most history has not been about class struggle at all. Whatsoever. That's just 100% wrong. Most history has been about statism and emotion. That's the honest truth. Class struggle. Get this shit out of here, bro. And he blamed them. Mark blames the middle class business owner, okay, and not that aristocrat. That's a freaking monarchy that causes bullshit. That damn government. Oh, please. Get the bullshit out of my face, bro. Marx and Engels, bro. Worst ideals ever, bro. Please.
And my thing is, if you're a communist, why don't you just go to a communist country?
They won't leave, bro. They will literally take them in. I'm tired of the whole. Well, we didn't have money to do that. $1 grand is very expensive to some people. $1 is not cheap. You would say that if you said that $1 is not cheap for over a year, and you don't have $1, you are completely a failure at life. Who is completely a bum. Okay, I want to hear the whole, I'll have money for this. It's been a year and a half, and you still don't have $1 saved. You know, take $100. $100 a month, bro. A month. Pluto. That's all it takes.
You got communists complaining about child labor in these sweatshops, but they don't understand that they're ran in communist countries. These sweatshops that these motherfuckers be complaining about, they are ran in communist countries. What is wrong with you?
Yes, they are. Heavy statist countries. But my thing is too, Mion, is that we say this because people don't understand. We're serious. Okay? We're absolutely serious. They don't know. You gotta start your training soon for your career. They don't understand. When we next year, when our group chat pass 500,000 and probably 600K by the end of the year, combined income, we ain't gonna hold nothing back. Because if you reach 70, 80K a year, and I reach that, and B's at that, whatever, all of us are at that level, it's over, you know? We're gonna do the math, y'all. Okay, I want y'all to take a calculator right now. Okay, on the low end, take 70K a year, and let's say times 6, times 7. Okay, times 4. Now take 80K times 4, times 5, times 6. Then do 90K times 4, times 5, times 6. That's our group chat. We're going to be our group chat, people. We have a very, very tight group chat. It's exclusive. It's not about women. At most, we talk about women, let's say 20% at most. That's it. We don't spend all day about women, posting these. We don't do that. We don't do it. Nope. Matter of fact, I'll be real with y'all, okay? That's why a lot of people ask me, oh, can I be a... No. We're not gonna bring... We don't allow niggas that are broke, okay, in the group chat, who are on females on the... No, that's not allowed in the group chat. Not allowed in the group chat, okay? If you are stuck on pretty much trying to get women and not put the bag, you cannot join the group chat, okay? If you're not black, you cannot be in the group chat. I'm sorry, by the way. No racial, but just the rule. But look, if you also... I'll argue, if you are literally try to push some nonsense in the group chat about women in submission bullshit, no, you're not on the group chat. It's a very, very strict group chat. I've only had one other person so far I wish would join the group chat. One other person. He's not on the platform, so he won't join the group chat, but he's the only one we found in like 8 months, you know what I mean, join the group chat. That's one other person. So again, if you want to be part of the group chat, it is not for everyone. We really denied like 9 people from the group chat because we're serious. We can't have someone in a group chat every day be like, oh, these hoes, oh, these women, bro. No, we make fun of them. We laugh at that shit and keep moving. We do. We keep moving. Like, we don't stay on that shit. Like I go to these damn Discord servers, right, bro? On these Discord servers, man, literally all day, the same bullshit. I'm like, bro, you're broke as hell. You're broke as hell, man. You're broke.
Women don't like me. I'm 5'2". I'm too ugly. It's over. I'm like, dude, pay attention to what's going on right now. Inflation, gas prices, food prices, the housing market, the stock market is about to crash. The dollar eventually is going to die. I say by next year, Pluto, I say by February, our economy crashes.
It's got to crash, man, because this inflation shit getting on the hand, man. It has to crash. It has to crash. The inflation getting stupid, bro.
I talked to V yesterday in the chat. He says that we should be around 30% inflation by now. The media is just being nice about it.
It's like, it's at least... By next year, you probably because they keep printing money, bro. They're doubling down, bro. Like people that own real estate, y'all gonna win. People that own gold, hold silver, you know, they're gonna get all the bread. Cause I'll also argue bonds. If you have government bonds, whatever, they're gonna get a lot of money from this shit. Because the assets that go up with inflation, all of them, bro. Matter of fact, people that held like raw material, you know, commodities, those stocks and commodities, bro, they made this year, they crushed it. Their return this year been retarded, bro. I mean, crazy, bro. Like
also Pluto. I've been posting ISO 222 because there are 5 cryptos that will be backed by
the gold,
precious metals.
Yep.
XRP is going to be backed by gold. XLM is going to be backed by silver. XDC is going to be backed by copper. Algorand is going to be backed by palladium, which is also a precious metal.
Yeah.
Because the dollar is going to die because guess what? Other countries, they're not going to need our dollar anymore, so it's going to be worthless. Well, I think if they just signed this infrastructure bill, I hope y'all been paying attention. They just signed this shit. We don't know how much money they printed. We don't know. And the IRS wants to check your bank account if you have $600 or more. Fellas, this is what happens when we focus on the wrong shit. We got to handle our business now. Pam Transportation Trucking Company, I sent them paperwork. They want to get me started as soon as possible. I want to get started.
Yeah, we're not wasting time, bro. We're not, bro. Like, this is how I knew a lot of those out here, bro, are bums, right? They're bums. They're people right now, bro, that do not want to go back to work. I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know. The jobs are paying like 15 an hour now, 16, okay, whatever, right? But they've been on neat bucks, right? And with their neat bucks, what are they doing, bro? Buying Bitcoin that just crashed. I mean, they bought it right when it was on the uptrend, which is dumb. Never buy Bitcoin when it's on an uptrend. Just don't do that.
You know what's funny about Bitcoin? Bitcoin's going to go to zero.
It's going to, no, I don't think it's going to go to zero. I think what's going to happen is it's going to basically bounce back, but the whole bounce back thing won't go forever. It can't. It's too, okay. The problem with Bitcoin, in layman's terms, is that Bitcoin is too attached to mega corporations. That make any sense? Like, it's too attached to mega corporations. So when it crashes, I love when it crashes though. Easy money, easy flip, bro. I made last time it crashed, bro. I made like $1,000, bro. It was easy. It was stupid easy. Why? Because on my phone I have a fear and greed index. So when it's on extreme fear, I buy it. There's greed, I sell it. Never hold Bitcoin. Never. It's stupid holding Bitcoin.
It's in red right now.
It's extreme fear. Extreme fear right now. Use the fear and greed index. Buy it now. So you won't buy Bitcoin now. You won't buy it now, and then next month I'll sell it in about a month. Don't hold it, bitch. Don't hold it.
And also Pluto.
0.53. Go ahead.
Let me see.
And real quick, Pluto. For those, I was looking at articles. They're looking for truckers right now. They're willing to pay bonuses.
80, 70, 80. Florida, bro, for my state right now, I swear to God, starting pay 70, 80K a year. I swear to God, bro.
And Pluto, and what's crazy is that I took my DOT physical. I talked to Shelly on the phone, and she needed my documentation because I got my DOT card, and they're just waiting for a couple tests, and then I can get started with school. And guess what? I qualified for it because no reckless driving, no DUIs. You see, fellas, this is why you need to make good decisions.
Yep.
So your ass won't fuck you up later. You see, that's the problem with a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas think that, oh, I can just fuck up. I'll bounce back. No. There's a lot of people that wanted to get in these certain fields, but because of their past, they got denied.
Yeah, when you're not a felon getting into trucking, bro, you make more starting off. Way more starting off. It's just the reality, bro. Like, people gotta understand, like, we say this because, like, if you, okay, fellas, I'll give you an example, okay? If you live out your truck, okay, for a year, you're gonna save 30K a year. You're gonna save 30K minimum. That's gonna happen. 30K a year. Out your truck. Yes, it's possible, okay? All you gotta do is your parents, where they at, write them at the address where you live at, whatever, and then boom. Now you can save 30K a year, love your truck. People do it all the time, bro. Trucking, bro. Live out their entire truck. You know why? Because it's good money. It's easy money. So live your truck, bro. You chill, see the whole country, whatever, and then you save 30K. Okay, then I got 30K. We do this money. Pay off your truck, start your own business, do some investments, buy some real estate. That's literally a plan. I've seen trucks, bro, make millionaires. People do not know the millionaires. Why? Because they don't flash their money. They keep it low key, man.
MOT.
Like
MOT, he started homeless. He's a millionaire.
Like,
man of tomorrow.
Yep, I tell you all the time. Like, if you drive trucks, though, remember, like, your shoulder, do the shoulder exercises, you know, to take care of your health, your body, because that does matter. You do that trucking nonsense. Over time, you create your shoulder stuff, whatever. But we said this now, bro. Or you want to do, let's say, public adjusting or insurance adjusting. Okay, that pays very, very well. Very well, okay? There's good things for you as a man out here. You just gotta literally be on that shit. Now, I said this now, okay? It's for like a year. This is an advanced black pill. It is now, people, at the breaking point. When it comes next year, you gotta understand, people. I gotta get, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 certifications or 4 by, I'm looking at looking at April, May-ish, maybe June, okay? That's 4, right? Then the summertime, I gotta get 2 or 3 in the summer. That's like 7 certifications. 8 certifications I gotta get, you know? By the summer, bro. Okay, I'm not playing. Because by fall, people, I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now, people, okay? Come fall, I'm gonna be gone for 2 months in the fall. 2 months. 2. Why? My career. Like, I'm gonna be gone for 2 months, hard studying, hard hacking stuff for 2 months. Then I gotta prepare for college for master's degree. Then that's it. Like, y'all understand? Like, when I got a plan of action. Okay, my money is in the next few months is gonna be an extra 30K a year, 25K a year, very very soon. Come up very very soon. I'm not playing. Okay, so we said this thing because we are out here for real, and I can assure you, man, beyond money by this time next year, I'm getting 90K, 90K a year by next year. If we start school right now, we're checking school. By the time next year hits, bro, holiday time, holiday pay, oh, it's a wrap.
And yeah,
it's a wrap.
By the way, Pluto, I'm willing to even work on my days off.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm willing to work overtime. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like I do anything in my apartment anyway, other than read books and stuff. I'm grind and put in. And again, Pluto, when it comes down to it, is how bad do you want it? Because a lot of dudes keep saying, I want to make money, I want to be this, I want to be, but they don't want to put in the work. They expect it to fall in their lap. That's my issue. And also, Pluto, it's like they prioritize their life around bitches so much. It's like, dude, what about your life? You're 20-some years old, bro. You're still focused on women. Pluto, you know what my mom asked me? My mom asked me to live with her. She was like, hey, why are you doing your trucking thing? You can stay here, chill here, and then, you can get back on the road. I might consider
that. Beyond. I'm going to show you, fam, this is my city, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm not playing. I know I get bored, so I go on Indeed and I type in like jobs and the salary and Indeed. People think we're playing, bro. All right, I see a job right here. Okay, CDL Class A, starting pay, but that dude, it's 50. It's literally between 50 cents to $57 per mile. That's ridiculous. With a 20K sign-on bonus, so that leaves reimbursement for the school, right? Another application here right now, okay? See, 90 to 100K a year, Florida.
Yeah,
right here, I see it right here.
And Pluto, guess what? The company is going to pay for my tuition because I qualify for the sponsorship program, pay them transportation. They're willing to, and I know that people, every company has its pros and cons, but to get the experience, get my own truck. And by the way, Pluto, there's this guy named Ferocious MGTOW. He's an owner operator. He's about to retire and move to Africa. He did trucking, and guess what? 6 figures. He owns crypto as well. He owns businesses, and guess what? His son just got out of the Navy, just like I got out of the Air Force. He bought a whole truck for his son, so he can get in the truck and make good money.
Yes.
So he's setting his son up for success right now. 6 figures.
I'm looking right now, bro. I see so many trucking jobs. They pay it's one guy I know, right? I won't say his name, bro. He's homeless, right? He's a good dude. He's smart. I'm like, bro, just get a CDL Class A. Just get CDL Class A. There are places that are hard right now, bro. I told this stuff for like a month, bro. A month and a half. He's still homeless. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. The priority, he's the perfect guy to drive a truck, bro. And like, he puts in the back burner. No, don't do that. Don't do how many? I say these things, people. There's so much y'all can do, and I say this information to y'all. This is no degree. And another thing too, by the way, trucking is international. By the way, there's international truckers too. They go across state country lines. They go from Canada to Mexico, whatever, Latin America. That also depends on your vaccine as well status. I understand that, but again, that also qualifies as a global skill set. Mm-hmm. It is. It really is. Like, people, when we say these things to y'all, we are about that for real. So people say, "Oh, Morpheus, you should be saying that, bro. You're not 6 figures. You're not it's this and that." I'm like, but I'm on an uptrend. Or it's not true. But that was, and now in less than 1 year, my money has gone up at least 15 grand, and it's going to go up another 20 grand very, very soon. But Ben, beyond a must go, fam. I like my food, fam.
Appreciate you for coming on, and
always, man.
And Pluto, and you said the best way to reach you is the base Pluto at gmail.com. Hey, fellas, the base Pluto came here again. There's no excuses. Pluto, real quick before you go, bro. Yeah. That's why I made this stream. I don't want nobody saying Batman Beyond rages and this and that. This stream is more important than the other streams that I've done. But you haven't changed, bro. The thing is,
we've not changed. We've been the same way for over a year. The only thing you change about you is you've been about the bag more, but for the past, I would argue, been like 9 months. We've been the same way.
And Pluto, real quick before you go, bro, I got kicked out of the Air Force for making this content.
Yeah.
You know that, right? The Air Force kicked me out for this.
I mean, we know why. Like,
yeah. So you have the base Pluto, A. LaRue, two guys that are in these fields. They know what they're talking about. That's why I'm putting Pluto's email and also the Twitter account so they can, if you're interested, there's no excuse. The information is right there. You have the resources on the screen. The best way is either the base Pluto, Pluto, I don't know what else to say, man.
Listen, come next year, bro. We'll come next year. We have the shows on the channel, bro. Because people nothing about this, y'all. Okay, what I'm planning on doing is V and me will give him the channel. Okay, he does a lot of the content monitoring and stuff for me, but I've been asked to have you on a regular on the channel, whatever. So what I might do is turn my channel more to a community channel. You know, I have like owners under it because, again, my channel is monetized. I don't care. I don't care, but. Pretty much, I really have it all in like one spot for the whole like our fellowship, you know, in total. Because when people see like we about that for real, I want to hear it. I want to hear the whole Morpheus. Oh, how can you get into it, bro? It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. Or Morpheus. Oh yeah, she left, bro. Or nothing too. When we leave, and so that when my bag gets hired, they say it's cope. When I leave it, I'm on that plane, they say it's cope. When I'm in like Panama, I'm in Malaysia, I'm in Brazil, they see my food on my channel and they say it's cope, I'm gonna be like, you are a bum maxer at life. Pluto, you are a complete failure at life.
Pluto, they're not black pilled, bro. They're not. They're blue pill using a black pill name because here's the thing about being black pill. If you're truly black pilled, that means you accept reality and you move on.
Move on.
That's what
you gotta move on, bro. Like, you got to move on. Like, you gotta understand. Like, we literally, when they see the shit on the fellowship, they're gonna see me doing all this crazy stuff. You know. All right. When you don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I'm coping because first of all, I'm gonna earn at least 90% of my haters. Guaranteed. Number two, when they see me out here globally, because you know about me as well, our money globally is times 3 times 4. I'm gonna work less, save more, and have a better quality of life. Have more time to myself. And believe me, they're gonna see the vlogs on the channel, gonna see me having the nightlife, you know, seeing the food, exploring, doing all this stuff, and enjoying life in the freedom I can have not in the West.
It's to live in Russia, bro. Russia is where I want to go.
Russia. You can't come back to America, but right, come back to America. Like, I'll be careful because you go back to like any American country, go to England. You know, you go to England or you go like Germany, whatever. Any country that's signed with America, they might come after you. So I would not buy. But you know, you should probably go to if I was going to the country for you, do like maybe Siberia. Because you made a milk as well, a milkman. Siberia or Georgia.
We think about Greenland. We think about Greenland.
Vaccine mandates, no. Nope.
Oh, fuck. Sweden
no.
Yeah, Sweden.
Nope.
What about the Philippines?
Absolutely, yeah. Philippines, yes. Philippines, good, but if you want to actually have a good quality of life, I would argue more Malaysia.
Okay.
Malaysia.
I'll keep the Philippines in mind because I've been talking about living in the Philippines.
Yeah, so like you.
And
yeah, for me, the Philippines would be cool. Having a business in the Philippines, like a center, like not want to say call center, but a business in the Philippines would be cool. I'll pay very, very well for Filipino rates. I would never pay like the bare minimum ever if the world country is bullshit. But I'll have business in Africa. You know, I'm looking at Africa as well. Thailand, maybe. Maybe Thailand's a maybe. To live is cool. Bangkok's cool to live in. You know, but basically. Like, for us, we want to go somewhere to where we can appreciate our money. For example, JD, okay? JD, you said he spent signs, right, JD?
Yeah.
How long you spent signs for? How long that for? For how long?
It's going on 2 years now.
Okay, do you make more than 15 an hour?
$13.50 an hour.
For 2 years, it's gone up or gone down? Or still the same?
No. It was 14. Then they switched it back to 13, and then they switched back to 13.50. You go increase next year.
Okay, are you early 20s, mid 20s, or late 20s?
In my 30s.
30s. Okay, even if you're in your 30s, bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You think I'm playing, bro? Like, there's so much you could. Okay, what are you good at?
Cleaning. I've done a lot of like trade work, brick and block. I did machine operator. machine. I did moving. I've done a lot, just about a lot.
Dude, if I had to pick a career for you, public adjusting or insurance adjusting, there's actually a guy that's very, very good. I know, by the way, for that information, his students make literally starting off like $5K a check, bro. Big ass checks. I'm not playing. I'll give for you insurance adjusting, public adjusting, or look into like honestly CDL Class A as well for you. Because the background is straight shot for the background. Like, and again, places literally, bro, I can show you. If you get bored, go to Indeed, type in like CDL 70K, 80K, sign on bonus, CDL class reimbursement. You know, I would do that because literally within like 5 months, bro, like you be straight.
And Pluto, by the way, Reppin' Jones, he's in the Florida area too, so y'all are in the same state.
Yeah, definitely, because you can make so much money. Be surprised, bro. Like, I'll shit. Matter of fact, I'm shit right now. Actually, hold on, I'll shit right now. I'll shit right now because you're in the chat with us. Look at the chat, bro.
Pluto. So we think about TA's comment, bro. In IT, I got a 70K offer first job.
First job, degree or no degree. Because if you got a degree in 4 years and you make 70K your first offer, that's not bad, but it's not optimal, you know. Now, if you had no degree and you started in IT less than 1 year, you made 70K. That's outstanding. That's like perfect. People that get into IT less than 1 year and they make 70K a year, that's the best you can get. Generally, it's very, very good. But in 4 years, if in 4 years you make 70K a year, that's bad, in my opinion. But no degree, yeah, that's good. See, someone like you, also TA, that's your first job. You're going to transition very, very well if you get the cloud or CCNet. Yep. All right. There we go. There you go. See, this is what I mean. People don't playing. There you go. CCNA. I told you. There we go. Here we go.
Hey, real quick, Pluto, fellas. There is wisdom in. Pluto is giving guys wisdom. Oh my God. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying?
This is, bro. I've had arguments with this for like a month again. It's same exact arguments. People say, "Oh, Network Plus," and they're shitty. No, CCNA. Period. All got background. Okay, look at material for the ATF, A Plus, Network Plus for like 2 months. If you don't know how to study, learn yourself more. Learn how to study, how to process things. Okay, then get to study the ITF Plus, A Plus, Net Plus material for free on YouTube, and then go and indulge in the CCNA. Get the CCNA first. Okay, it's the best, cheapest. Not entry level, associate level certification you can get for your first job. You'll make between 45 and 70K with no background. I see this all the time from my way. It works. Okay. TA probably in next year, if he does either cloud, security, voice, advanced networking, design, even he'll double next year. Double guaranteed. Double. It might take less than 3 years. Yeah, it takes less than 3 years. That's 3 years guaranteed. Like. I'm telling you, bro, TA, next year, your first job is networking too, bro. If you want to do cloud or security, let me know, okay? I'll give you a roadmap for cloud security, okay? You want to do cloud security? I got you. For cloud, there's 2 options. Front-end cloud, as in like, cloud admin, cloud engineer, solution architect, okay? Then there's more DevOps. There's more no people at all, just you and your code, all right? Like, I'm telling you, bro. The active CCNP knowledge too. Well, TA, you gotta understand. Never get the CCNP with no experience. Never do that. That's another thing I say all the time. People go, no. CCNA first. CCNP only if you have experience. Period. Or they'll never take you seriously. They won't. I'm telling you. But TA, bro, if you get bored, send me an email to either the following email on the screen or on Shell Tech on Twitter, bro. I will give you a roadmap that will straight shot you within less than 1 year, double your money.
Hey, Pluto.
I mean, straight shot.
Hey, Pluto, you're coping, bro. Talking about IT and trades and stuff. Batman Beyond is coping, fellas.
Oh, I forgot. TA. Did you listen to my advice for the CCNA first? Who did get the advice to do that first? Who was it for CCNA? Because there's only me and another person on YouTube that said this, bro. That actually works. Pretty much a CCNA, AZ-104, Red Hat RACSA, VMware VCPNP, those certifications literally are the ones you should get first. It's not for debate. Microsoft, Cisco, Palo as well, but Microsoft, Cisco, VMware, okay, those pay. And they're cheaper. They don't waste no time, bro. Like, maybe I'm gonna type first. Because people don't plan about this, bro. Literally, another person, bro. I'm gonna have on Twitter. I'm gonna have a whole list of people on Twitter that their first job was 45, 70K a year from my way, not the bullshit way. Okay, like the bullshit way is bullshit.
Yeah, you know what, Pluto? That's why I said earlier in the stream, hey, here we go. Your advice in Network Engineer Academy.
Yes, thank you. TA. If you can, TA, please, I'm begging you, go to Unshelled Tech and at me, okay, on Twitter, okay. I'm gonna make a wall of people that follow my advice, okay? Because me and Network Engineering Academy are the only ones saying this. My real job I have now for IT, my actual IT job, it was not less than 20 an hour. My contract is not 20 an hour at all. Okay,
I'll find the link to it so he can,
my contract literally it was over 20 an hour for my first job. My networking job. Okay, I ordered my first quote unquote IT job I had because I lost COVID. You know what I mean? It took me 10 months to get out of bitch. 10 months. Why? Because people being held best for 3, 4, 5 years. All my coworkers now are old coworkers. I earn all of them now. All of them. Less than 1 year. But I told you, TA, bro. People thought playing, bro. They thought playing about this. No, I keep saying the same thing. CCNA. Okay.
Yeah,
it's not for the base.
And the thing is, Pluto, and I also tell people to talk with you and Ayla as well because there'll be some people, they'd be spending thousands of dollars to get the search, but they could have got it for free or probably
for free,
cheaper price.
Or way cheaper, all that. I'm not on Twitter. Okay, yeah. Send me an email, thebasepluto@gmail.com, and send me your story, please. I'm gonna put it on my Twitter wall. I'm gonna have a receipts Twitter page. People can swear I'm lying on my way, and tell also how long that took. Okay, they took less than 1 year. Let me know, please.
Hey, Pluto, please say I win. I win.
Oh. No, it's gonna be like receipts, you know what I mean, or like me passing, because people swear I'm wrong, but I have people I help and say I'm right. So TA, if you can, thebasepluto@gmail.com, send me an email of your story. I'm gonna put you on my wall for Unshelled Tech. But bam, I gotta go, fam. I appreciate it. Okay.
All right, appreciate you, Pluto, for coming on. And,
right,
and people subscribe to his channel and also his information. If you want to send him an email if you're interested in the tech industry, thebasepluto@gmail.com or Unshelled Twitter or Unshelled Tech on Twitter. Appreciate you, Pluto, for coming on, man.
Oh,
that was needed, brother. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, man. Fellas, you guys are my brothers, man. And Pluto and Pluto's not attacking you or anybody. He's just attacking the folks that don't want to do anything. You guys in the chat, all of you guys in the chat are doing great. You know, and we're all trying to prove, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to you, Red Pill Daniels, man. I'm so glad that we did this stream, y'all. I'm so glad that we did this. So we can connect. You know what I'm saying? Networking. And this is what this was, networking. Pluto came on. He's busy. He's in the field, and that's why I recommend you guys to him or A. LaRue. If you guys want to make, if you don't know what you want to do, and you want to get into the computer industry, email this dude. He'll help you for free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what it's about.
I actually plan on not doing sign holding forever. Although it's quite peaceful a little bit, but it sometimes get boring, so definitely want to do something else.
Yeah, and real quick, Villain, how do I become monk? I'm monk mode, so it's basically so I'll start out with this, right? How to become monk mode. It's basically, it focuses on discipline, the Villain. Semen retention, no fat, sacrificing the things that weren't good for you, like eating certain foods, exercising, all that shit, right? Basically not dealing with society's bullshit. That's basically, how you become monk. I'm not a full monk, like wearing the suit. You know what I'm saying? I just like the ideology of monk mode and what monks do, because it's all about, having the energy for you, focus, mental clarity, all that shit, bro. So, and honestly, it's been working for me. Now you got idiots keep saying, "Oh, you're monk mode because women don't like you." I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to better myself mentally, emotionally, physically, and that's it. That's what it's for. I'm not here for the women, man. That's the problem. Dudes got to stop revolving their lives around vagina. Women will always be here. Bitches turn 18 today. They'll always be there. But we got to focus on our shit. That's the main thing. We've been focusing about what the hoes are doing. Fellas, women are doing their thing. What are we doing to better ourselves? That's the main thing. That's why I made this stream, because, you know, I feel like as men, we have so many opportunities to grow, but we got to take it. We can say that we want something, but what the fuck are you going to do to get it? Just like me, if I want to get that CDL, I'm going to have to study my ass off. I got the permit back in June to prepare, and now I got to go to trucking school and listen to the instructors and soak up as much knowledge as possible so I can be successful. Mars Lowell, I'm not full monk either, but I respect the ideology. Exactly, man. At the end of the day, it's about having a peace of mind, freedom, tranquility. Shit. The energy, salute to you, brother. Get your mind right. Exactly. That's what it's all about, man. Just getting your mind right. You know, putting your focus on the right things in life. And again, there's nothing wrong with having fun. There's nothing wrong with pleasure. But what's going on is that we tend to prioritize pleasure more than handling our business. And that's why we're behind. Because guess what? I remember 2013, I was 18, working at a grocery store. Now I'm 26. Wow, time has flown by. Fellas, when we procrastinate, your life will just fly by. 5 years, you're 25. 5 years now, you're 30. 5 years now, 35.
And too much sex and masturbation, that do cause you a lot of stress. I noticed that too.
Anxiety, and also it might cause you a pregnancy or a sexually transmitted disease.
Yep.
Me and Joe the Philosopher, we talked about this. Focus, put your motives on the right place. If you guys do decide to get into these trades, don't do it just for the women or to please people. Do it because you enjoy doing it, and not only that you can enjoy doing it, but you can prosper out of it. You can live a good life. So see, time is going by fast, yeah, but niggas keep playing, bro. And when I say niggas, I'm not saying just black folks. It's any guy, man. Pluto was letting me know, man. He let me know early. Dudes on Twitter talking about Kevin Samuels, high value. They were sent home all day just in the Twitter chat. No job. Not doing nothing. Mars Lowell. Come to think of it, I was practicing monk mode while I was in college because I was studying, not focused on the females all the time. Guess what, Mars Lowell? According to those so-called fake black pills that claim to be black pill, you're coping because you're focusing on your studies so you can better yourself. That's a cope.
I know that about the black pills too. I had one of them as a friend, and he was talking about women all the time. I had to actually
He's not truly black
pill,
pill, Red Pill Daniels. He's not truly black pill. Because if you're truly black pill, you will look past women. Renegade looked past women. Looking at the clock, it was 1 o'clock, and then look for 2 minutes. It's 1:30 exactly. I started the stream at 7, bruh. We're about to hit the 3-hour mark. That's how fast time goes by.
Yep.
We are in December. Soon it's going to be Christmas. Soon it's going to be January. What are we doing with that time? And again, I'm pretty sure all you guys in chat are doing good. But it's for the guys out there, especially those so-called claim to be black pillars. Women don't like me. I'm ugly. I'm too short. Life is pointless. Getting a job is a cope. All excuses. All excuses. Point blank period. But yeah, man, I mean, that's really it. And Red Pill Daniels, before we close this out, any last words, brother?
Yep. My last words is to get another income or get a new career. You want to really get your money up, save for you. Don't spend on no woman. Don't take her to dinner. Let her pay for her own dinner. That's about it.
Appreciate it, man, and I really appreciate you coming on, brother. This was a very important stream. I know that I did it early in the morning, but I realized that you guys were asleep, and I respect all you guys, man. I want to do my best so you guys won't miss anything. So that's why I do it at 7. You know what I'm saying?
I think I was like at 7 a.m. Yeah, getting
Yeah,
up by then.
yeah. The reason why I did it because I was just excited to talk about this topic because I feel like this is very important. Besides all that other bullshit that's going on in the so-called manosphere, which is they're not really helping men at all. The villain. I don't have a Discord. I don't have one at all. It's kind of dark in those places, man. Honestly, from my experience, being in those groups, but yeah, man. Yeah, Red Pill Daniels. I was very excited to talk about this because I feel like this was very important. You know what I mean?
Yep.
How about we get some fucking money? Fuck the hoes. Fuck, the bullshit. Fuck being a bum. Let's get this bread, man. Let's own real estate. Let's own businesses. Let's prosper. How can we prosper, Red Pill Dance? We're not putting in the work. We're not prioritizing our time. We're not valuing our resources. Money management comes into it as well, is why we're getting left behind, because we're not managing our bread well.
Yep. That's why I don't buy a lot no more now.
Yep, minimalism.
A lot of stuff I had to buy, then some of it I had to throw away.
Exactly. Shit, I don't have a furniture. I bought a dresser on Amazon. It's like a cardboard box. It's like for $50, and it's like a dresser, and you just put the shit in, and then it works for me. Store my clothes. The villain. All these black pill channels talk about women. It's annoying and looks too. And that's the thing, villain. The villain. They're not even black pilled at all. They're blue pill simps using the black pill name, just like rhinos, Republican in name only. They claim to be Republican, but they're working for the other side. I'm just using that as an example. All these black pill channels talk about women. It's annoying and looks. Yeah, that's all they talk about. And the truth is, again, if you're truly black pilled, shout out to Joe the Philosopher. Check out his channel, fellas. If you're truly black pilled, you wouldn't give a damn what women think. That means you accept the reality and you just move on with your life. Okay, women don't like me, and there's a lot of, from personal experience, there's a lot of women that didn't find me attractive. I don't give a fuck.
Women hate
What
me,
does that do?
which I love
Yeah,
it. I love they don't like me, so I'm good.
Yeah. Women not liking me is not affecting my paycheck.
Mm-mm.
It's not affecting my bills I gotta pay. Who gives a fuck? What are you doing to survive?
Yep.
That's the main thing. You're focusing on a bitch liking you, but you're not doing anything with your life. You're just throwing it away, just moping and complaining, saying life is over, I'm gonna rope and this and that. I'm like, dog, come on, man. There's so many opportunities. That's why I made the stream here. No excuses. And I put the shit in the chat, and I'm gonna put it in the chat again. Second job, 42 trade jobs that don't require a degree. If you don't feel like you want to go to school and get a degree, there you go, right here. There you go. No one can say that no one talked about this. Because we talked about this. We were all here. The information's out here. So the ball is in those guys' court now that want to complain about women not doing anything. The ball is in their court now, fellas. All you guys here, salute to you, brothers. We're doing good, and we're only improving. You know what I'm saying? But to those guys that just keep talking about lookism and all that bullshit that doesn't fucking matter, the ball's in their court now. Point blank period. So yeah, man. I have to admit, when I was in college, on my grind, some females would take me out to eat and hang out with me. My motto is the more you grind, the more you shine. Exactly, man. Pussy's always going to be there. Focus on your own shit. The villain. Shout out to you, the villain. You know what, villain? Let me get you a wrench, brother. Shout out to you, man. Oh, yeah, I gave you guys wrenches. Hey, Red Pill Dance, do you have a wrench?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. The wrenches that signify, you guys are amazing. It's not more than just getting rid of trolls, but the reason why I give you guys mod status is because you guys are amazing, and I really do appreciate you guys. So yeah, so the villain, enjoy the. I just gave you a wrench, so and let me make sure that I got you one. Okay, you are a moderator now. So yeah, so TA, I'm gonna get you a wrench as well, brother. My bad. I'm so sorry about that. Gearzy Net, here's a wrench. Metal Doomer, Jason Willis, you guys got wrenches now. Seto Kaiba, you got a wrench now. You guys are amazing, man. And I truly mean that. Shit. Billy Black 91, you got a wrench now. I appreciate you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. I really do. But yeah, man, you hit the 3-hour mark. So I want to appreciate you guys for coming. There's gonna be more streams to come, but I'm gonna take a break from streaming. I've been doing a lot of streams lately with Joe the Philosopher, talking about coping, because since these guys think that life is a cope, taking a shower is a cope, going to the gym's a cope, IT is a cope, getting a job's a cope. They think everything's a cope, guys. Fuck those dudes. They're not going to go anywhere in life until they wake the fuck up and realize that life is more than just getting vagina. There's so much more in life than pussy. Until they get that, they're not going to go anywhere. Leave them behind. That's why I made that stream. Leave the simps behind. So yeah, so I appreciate you guys. God bless y'all. Have a good night. Take it easy and peace.
All right.